Perfect. Perfect.
Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are having a splendid Tuesday. Before we even get into our main topic today, which of course is the New Orleans Saints, for my opening rant, I saw something over the weekend that I just wanted to talk about real quickly, and that was they did a ratings report showing that the viewership for the NBA Finals was very low. And it was very interesting to me because we are in a time, now granted, we are in a unique time of media landscape and how people consume content, right? Like it's not the old school days where we just had to only have television to watch whatever content was provided to us. Now we have television, we have YouTube, we have our phones, we have so many apps. It's incredible how you can consume content in 2024. But if there is one medium, that has survived this unique change in content consumption in 2024, is sports, live sports to be exact. So why exactly is the NBA dealing with low viewership numbers for the NBA Finals when everybody else is blossoming? The NFL is a powerhouse. We know the NFL, they're never going to have to deal with worrying about low viewership or low ratings. The WNBA, we talked about it last week. We'll talk about it a little bit again today. They're doing record numbers. Hell, the WWE, without Stone Cold, without The Rock, they are doing record numbers. So why is the NBA not blossoming along with their fellow sports leagues? And I got a theory on that. And that's because the NBA has enabled way too much of a prioritization on engagement rather than viewership. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. What is the main show that people always watch now when it comes to NBA content? Of course, it's First Take, right? With Stephen A. Smith, his first takes and his hot takes and all that. But is that what we would call real journalism or real coverage? And I'm not even trying to knock Stephen A. I like Stephen A. I'm a fan of Stephen A. My co-host Ziggy is always saying I'm a Stephen A. apologist. But when you devote so much attention and you devote so much of your engagement forming on just storylines and players over actually covering the teams, and when you only focus on the goddamn big markets, no, we only care about the Los Angeles Lakers. We don't care about the New Orleans Pelicans. We don't care about the Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, we do with Giannis, but we don't care about them as a franchise. When you only worrying about the Los Angeles and the Miamis, hell, the Bostons are playing right now. Boston is playing right now, and viewership is low. And you wonder why the viewership is low. It's because all y'all worry about in the NBA is y'all enabling these goddamn people to worry about engagement. Cover the small teams, man. Put some integrity back into your coverage. For game one of the NBA Finals, the most important night, the most important game up to that point of the NBA season. Do you know what ESPN spent the morning talking about? The goddamn Los Angeles Lakers and their head coach search. A head coach that they didn't even hire. They didn't even hire Dan from UConn. They spent like 45 minutes on the opening morning of game one of the NBA Finals talking about a team who was eliminated 2 rounds ago. And the NBA enables that. They enable ESPN to do that bullshit. During the pre-show for the NBA Finals game one, guess what the ESPN crew talked about? The Los Angeles Lakers. And Stephen A. Smith always acts all befuddled when people say that you're not real journalism or that we don't want y'all. We want TNT to cover the finals. It's because we're tired of y'all shit. Yeah, y'all might get great social media numbers, but that doesn't add up to the viewership, and that is why, because all y'all talk about is the same damn teams. So when a team like Boston can't draw a net rating during the NBA Finals, maybe you need to kind of take a look back in the mirror, NBA, and say, you know, we might need to have some discussions with these networks about how we go about our NBA coverage. But at the end of the day, The NBA is about to get a multi-billion-dollar contract from multiple networks, including TNT possibly, and NBC and ESPN for the rights to NBA coverage for the next 5 to 10 years. So they don't give a shit. But this shit is more than a game. And this is the Jono Bones Show. And this shit is more than a stream.
You are now watching the Jono Barnes Show. We're so glad you came now. Sit back, relax, and get ready, 'cause this is more than a game.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to the great Ed Sheeran for providing us this shit more than a game theme song. This shit more than a theme song. I feel good today, y'all. I feel good today, man. And I think the main reason why is because minicamp started today for the New Orleans Saints. And God, no matter how over this team right now that I am in this current iteration, it just feels so good to have football close to becoming available again. And I bet you we're going to do great numbers again, because God, if there's one thing that this shit more than the audience loves, it's their New Orleans Saints and football. And we got a lot to talk about with our New Orleans Saints today, folks. And we have a grand cast to talk about it. Actually, guys, because we are going to have yet again back-to-back weeks. I know that it's real hot outside, but y'all might have felt a little bit of a chill, because back-to-back weeks with the full cast, it must be a cold day in hell. We have a full cast. So because we have a full cast, you know, I'm gonna bring on one of my co-hosts first. Y'all know him as the Taysom Hill of the Jono Bones Show. He is a co-host, he is a producer, he is a moderator. Hell, at this point now, I make him like my business manager, my go-to guy whenever I want to just spitball ideas and whatnot. And he has to listen to me write 20 texts a day about the vision of where we're gonna take the Jono Bones Show. Y'all know him, y'all love him. Give it up for Ziggy.
Man, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
I'm doing great, Ziggy. How are you?
Doing pretty good, man. I'm sorry I don't have my Jono Bones the balloon shirt that I like to rock during the podcast. You know, I'll do better for next episode. That's on me, bro. My bad.
We don't have a dress code on the Jono Bones shows, like, so don't worry. Maybe in this fall we will, but we don't have a dress code right now. Even though it is the first day of minicamp, Ziggy, so maybe you could have come a little bit more appropriately dressed, but we'll talk about that off screen.
And before you continue, man, what you been doing in that gym, bro? I see you doing your thing, bro. Okay.
Hey, man, this shit more than a game, bro. I told you it was a lifestyle, bro. You can't put on these colors. You can't put on this shirt and not get your life together, get your health together. We might do a show, Ziggy, where we just talk about health, mental health, physical health, because that shit is.
It is Men's Mental Health Month this month, right?
Along with Pride Month. Wow, that's a lot of things going on this month, huh?
But I appreciate y'all. Now, you know, hello to everybody in the chat. Once again, glad to be here, y'all. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And because, Ziggy, I feel like it's going to be a real good show. Again, minicamp started today. We got a lot to talk about. Not just
always
the
a good show, Jono.
but we are making the Jono Bones Show a sports haven for all fans. It definitely helps if you're a New Orleans Saints fan, but for all fans to come and get their opinion out about the hot topics going on in sports. And Ziggy, you know how we got to start off the show, right? The vibes were good in minicamp today, so why can't the vibes be good on the Jono Bones Show? If you're in the chat right now, y'all, leave a this shit more than a game in the chat so we can get the show started off the right way. And Ziggy, we're also going to reward everybody on the chat today by doing something that, you know, me and you, we used the past few months to kind of like tread water and see how it was going to be. We opened up the phone lines live in the past when it was me and you or just me, because we just kind of wanted to see. But because we have a full cast today, which of course means we have Sean, the Rams fan, and Evan, the Cowboys fan, we are going to give everybody a chance later on in the show.
Oh boy, here we go.
Come on our show live and let Sean and Evan have it, because I know Sean and Evan are going to say some bullshit tonight that's going to make people want to come call us live and let them have it. So tonight, you guys, tonight is your chance. If you want to let Evan and Sean have it live, where you can see their actual reaction live as you do whatever. It's not a family. It's a family-friendly show, but it's also a free-for-all. Me and Ziggy are going to open up the streamcast to you guys later on in the show. Keep a lookout on that YouTube chat. We're going to send a link in about 45 minutes to an hour. Yes, you can call Sean. And
hey,
you guys
Sean?
can let Big Sean and Evan absolutely have it. You good with that, right, Ziggy?
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with that, man. You know, the cat's got thick skin, so like Jono said, we need y'all to bring it.
Yes, indeed. We want y'all to bring it. Y'all better bring it. If I'm going to open up these phone lines for you guys live on the Jono Bone Show, especially on the opening day of minicamp, y'all got to bring it. Y'all got to bring it. Let's see if this guy is going to bring it. Let's see if this guy is going to be able to handle it. Sean, are you a little nervous?
Yo, what up? What up? What's going on?
What's good, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm here for it. I mean, I'm the bad guy, right? I mean, that's what y'all call me. So
I'm not the bad guy, bro.
I'm the bad guy, bro. But I'm ready for all that. I know Mikey and the Saints Nation is gonna come at me talking about, man, minicamp. Marshon Lattimore was shutting down stuff and all this other blah blah blah. See, look. He's already talking. I might call in just because I showed up.
Look, Mikey said he's in Atlanta, which, Mikey, if you are in Atlanta, I hope you are wearing your black and gold, especially your this shit more than the game shit, to let them damn dirty birds know why this shit more than the game. If you can't call Mikey, great. If not, we understand. As long as you hold it down in Atlanta for us. Sean, you said you're the bad guy. I mean, we might have somebody else on the show in a little bit who can take that mantle from you, but we are going to open up the phone lines later on the show. People can call in live and let Sean, and maybe they might let me and you have it, right?
Hey, facts.
Yeah, you know, because I act like we mortals or anything. Like sometimes me and Ziggy might say some opinions that make people mad, so y'all can let me and Ziggy have it too.
I know. I learned last season. You know, sometimes my opinion doesn't align with
sometimes
the this shit more than the game universe, which is fine. You know,
sometimes,
which is fine.
Sometimes. Look, y'all, we got a good audience already. Because again, man, I knew it when minicamp came today and those reports started coming out and those photos and those videos from minicamp today. You just knew that the fans were going to be foaming at the mouth. They want to talk to the New Orleans Saints. As mad as we always can be about the New Orleans Saints, one thing you cannot deny is that we don't care. We care, we love, and we know that this shit more than a game. And we're going to talk a lot about the New Orleans Saints today. Starting off, y'all, with, I don't know if y'all saw this last week, guys, but USA Today, guys, not you know, the Jono Bone Show, not the Joe Schmo Show on YouTube that has only 283 followers or subscribers. The USA Today ranked all 32 head coaches in the NFL. And Ziggy, Mr.
we starting with this,
Mr. Toxic Positivity himself. Where do you think USA Today put Dennis Allen when it came to one of 32 of the best to worst head coaches in the NFL?
Based on last year, you know, results, we won 52.9% of our games. I want to assume that we would be, you know, if I'm gonna be realistic, Jono and Sean and you know, chat, I would put him at like right under like the median, like so, like not at the middle of the pack, but like a little bit like
17,
under the middle of the pack.
18, 19.
I think that's fair, Jono. I think that would be fair.
Okay. Well, this is not me. I didn't write this article, Ziggy. USA Today, guys, put Dennis Allen as the worst coach, Ziggy, in the NFL.
How?
Well, Ziggy, first off, can you please read what they even said about Dennis Allen?
All right, so this is according to USA Today. Credit to Eric Hartline with USA Today Sports. Mandatory credit, so make sure
that's for the actual photo. The writer is Jared Bell.
Oh, Jared Bell. I just want to make sure we give credit to whoever made this thing. Got you. All right, so they say Dennis Allen is the head coach and version of sitting on a whoopee cushion. This already so first off, I'm offended by the initial just disrespect. Where's the evaluation in that statement right there, John?
Keep reading.
The Saints have been dreadfully boring with no sense of direction ever since Sean Payton stepped away. No, I mean, they got some facts in there. They are 16 and 18 over their last two seasons and find themselves in quarterback purgatory as Derek Carr is clearly not the future. The Saints' best option would be to finally blow everything up and begin to rebuild in 2025. It would be 3 years after they should have done it, but better late than never.
Woo! You would think that I wrote that article, right?
It does sound like you. I'm not even gonna lie. It does sound like what you've been saying over the past season. So that is accurate and aligns with what you've been saying.
But that was USA Today. USA Today. That means the United States of America thinks that Dennis Allen is the worst head coach in the NFL. And we know we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Ziggy, the way you read it, you seemed a little astounded by it. Like you couldn't believe
I was taken aback.
You were reading. But Sean, as a non-Saints fan, let's get your opinion. Is Dennis Allen actually, now we know that he's not the most favorable coach, especially in New Orleans, but in general, but is he the worst head coach in the NFL?
Oh man. I don't know, Jono. I don't know, bro. They got a lot of coaches. I feel like he's there, but I wouldn't put him last. I'm not gonna be the hater like that. I wouldn't put him last. But I think he's not the right head coach. Like, I just don't think he's a head coach in general, Jono. He's a brilliant defensive coordinator. But to me, him just being a head coach by his days from the Oakland Raiders and just his lack of creativity and just his lack of, to me, to be honest with you, leadership, just in general, Jono, I just think he's not qualified to be a head coach. And I think if he doesn't do what he needs to do this season, he'll be back to being a defensive coordinator, and I doubt he ever get another head coaching job. But I wouldn't put him last. I would not put him last. I won't even know who I'll put last, Jono. I just don't think he's that bad of a coach, though.
Well, let's be fair, and let's showcase all 32 head coach rankings from USA Today. And as you see, Dennis Allen was number 32. Right below him was Matt Eberflus. Am I saying that right? I don't think I ever actually took the time to learn the Chicago Bears head coach, but they have him as the 31st ranked head coach. And then they got like coaches who haven't even coached yet, like Gerard Mayo, Ziggy, like he hasn't even coached the game yet. So of course, you know, by default, you got to put him at the end because we have to see what he's actually going to do as a head coach, right? But is it fair to have Dennis Allen even below head coaches who haven't even coached a single game
That's
yet?
What I'm saying. The disrespect was kind of crazy, bro. Like the Cardinals was 4-13 last season. How is the Cardinals top 20?
Because they didn't expect. I don't think nobody expected the Arizona Cardinals to even win 4 games last season. That's why. So
what they got? You 4 games and Dennis Allen. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like,
hey, but do you see my boy Sean McVay?
I knew he was gonna say that.
Oh man, number 2.
I mean, that's fair. I can't even.
I don't know. I'm still a Sean Payne fan, and Sean Payne not even being in the top 15 doesn't sit right with me. I'm sorry. I know that he hasn't made the playoffs since Drew Brees left, but he was going to have us in the playoffs if Jameis Winston didn't get hurt in 2021. I think Sean Payne is a top 10 head coach at minimum, if you ask me. I'm taking Sean Payne over Sean McDermott. I'm taking Sean Payne over Zach Taylor. I'm taking Sean Payne over Matt LaFleur. I'm taking Sean Payne over a lot of these coaches that I see in the top 10, to be honest with you.
But how was Jim Harbaugh? Like, they just don't know what he did with Michigan?
No,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
He's not a first-time head coach in the NFL. He made the Super Bowl with the 49ers.
I mean, I get it, Jono, but the Chargers, though, bro, like, do we actually think they're going to do something this year? Like, the Chargers don't have anybody over there. Like,
can you bring up that list one more time, Jono, please?
Like, to me, bro, like, I don't know if this is just based off of, like, what they expect for this season or whatever. Like, some of them I can agree with, but, like, I feel like the Jets coach Robert Sullivan, whatever his last name is, he should be last. Cause
why? Aaron Rodgers got hurt last year. Why?
That don't matter, man. That don't matter, bro. And
Jono, what do you think Dennis Allen should be on this list? Like, if you without any kind of bias, what would you
put him? Be unbiased. That's a good question because I've become known as a Dennis Allen hater, a pessimist, I guess.
Come to be known.
So I think, does Jono Barnes think that Dennis Allen is the worst head coach in the NFL? I don't know if you ask me like in October after we lose the game to the Carolina Panthers, I'm like, hell yeah, he's the worst coach. I mean, Ziggy, he hasn't made the playoffs in like 6 years as a head coach.
32nd though. That's all my argument was 32nd though, bro.
But Zig, he's not a to me, bro, like date his track record.
Should he be 32nd though?
Yes, he should. I don't agree with it, but I mean, I think they
look, I have a question. Do y'all think Dennis Allen is a better head coach than let's say
Jonathan Gannon,
Mike McCarthy? Do you think Dennis Allen is a better head coach than Mike McCarthy at the Dallas Cowboys?
No.
All
right. Damn it.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I know, but damn it, I said the word Dallas Cowboys, and Y'all know what happens every time we mention the words Cowboys on this show. Y'all know it. God damn it. It's like saying Candyman in the mirror 3 times. When you say that is Cowboys on show, this asshole shows up.
Howdy.
What's up, big dog? How you doing, bro?
Going on?
What's up? What's going on, everybody?
Doing all right.
Man, Evan in a good mood, man. See, Evan doing pretty good, Jono.
Yeah, I think Evan's trying to be on his best behavior because we're going to open up the phone lines live in about an hour, and everybody's going to have an open call to have a discussion. We'll say a discussion live with Evan and Sean if they so choose.
And also, too, just letting y'all know, like, just keep them short. I will hit the button. Get your point across. And
I'm looking forward to speak to everyone today.
Well, Evan, I want to know, are you looking forward to this discussion? Because USA Today, Evan, ranked Dennis Allen as the worst head coach in the NFL. Now, even Sean, a known Saints hater and a Rams enthusiast, say that no, Dennis Allen is not the worst head coach in the NFL. Ziggy said, of course, Dennis Allen is not the worst head coach. Evan,
say it like that.
we ask you, do you think, Evan, that Dennis Allen is the worst head coach in the NFL?
The funny thing is, when those rankings came off and I saw Dennis Allen was ranked number 2, I was like, wow, 32. That is 32. I was really shocked about it. I was like, I did not know that the world felt this way about Dennis Allen. And which is crazy because he should be actually excited that he was even ranked number 32 and that he still has a job, honestly. Dude should not even be on the rankings. Let's be honest. Like, come on. The dude barely left out the Oakland Raiders. And the Saints still was like, hey, he'll be a hell of a head coach over here. Like, come on. Like, what did y'all expect? The only thing that pissed me off about that rankings is when I saw where McCartney was, I think it was number 22. Yeah. I was like, he's easily top 5 best coach in the NFL.
Hold on, what? Don't we get the record scratch sound effect? What? Top 5?
Absolutely. Who you think made Aaron Rodgers? That was McCartney. What did Aaron Rodgers do without McCartney? Besides go out into the mountains and a zero space and meditate and then be like, yeah, okay, I'm good now. That tore his ACL on the second play of the game. Like, Mike McCartney made that man.
Yeah, but didn't y'all get whooped by the Packers this past January?
That's the past. Anyway, I was just very disappointed when I saw he was ranked number 22. That was very shocking to me.
So you're saying that Dennis Allen is not even 32. He's probably like 34. You're saying like they got some assistant coaches who are better head coaches than
I could find 32 more assistant coaches better than Dennis Allen. Don't get me wrong. Dennis Allen is a hell of a coordinator. Don't get me wrong. On defense. Now, when they look at him on offense or anything, just make us, just a important call. Dennis Allen like, I don't know. Let's ask Madden on Madden 2024. I don't know. Sean Payton stopped answering his phone calls. So, what do you think Dennis Allen was doing on the sideline? Sean, what to do?
I appreciate that we got my dog, Mr. O Universe, on Twitter watching. Ziggy, we got y'all remember we stream across all platforms on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Facebook. So thank you for watching us on whatever platform you are. Over 160 of you guys. We appreciate y'all. Mr. O says DA and the Saints are on the verge of a playoff comeback. Wow. So we got a positive guy in the chat. Ziggy saying that. Let the national media doubt them.
Where you getting this info from? Did y'all pick up somebody in free agency that we don't know about? He said playoff comeback?
Unless he's talking about the UFL and not the NFL. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Valente says, to be completely fair, I don't know how Raheem Morris is tied for 20th. He has had a very Dennis Allen-like numbers throughout his career.
You don't want to talk about that.
Raheem Morris with the Atlanta Falcons. But then Raheem Morris, I don't think he made the playoffs with the Buccaneers either, didn't he? I don't think he did.
Not that I recall.
Yeah, so that's a good point from Valente. Is that what about these other coaches who haven't had success? Shouldn't they be lower than Dennis Allen, who had Ziggy a winning record in 2023? Let's talk about it, right?
They won 52% of the games, bro.
My dude Hakeem says, think about it, y'all. Dennis Allen is 24-46 as a head coach for his career. So to call him the 32nd ranked coach is really not that far-fetched when you think about it, Ziggy.
I mean,
the data is the data, right, Ziggy? The data is the data.
No, I definitely agree. And then if we're gonna take that same statement, then why are coaches that haven't even played ranked above them?
Well,
why is a coach that won only 4 games ranked above him?
Maybe because a coach who hasn't played or coached as a head coach in the NFL yet, he deserves the benefit of the doubt, whereas Dennis Allen has had 6 years to be given any type of benefit, and he has
sort of fairness to that.
Struck out every single time.
What about that Cardinals coach? I'm zeroing in on him. 4-13. Commanders 4-13.
And the Commanders.
Dan Quinn, I guess they basing it off the success he had in Dallas. That's why
Vikings 7-10. Bears 7-10.
But
Falcons,
those are good head coaches, though, Zay.
The Panthers 2-15.
Not the Panthers, but I'm talking about the Vikings, though. That's a good head coach.
Well, Dave Canettis is a brand new head coach. So again, like you see Dave Canettis and Antonio Pierce, the new head coaches, along with now I don't know how like Canettis and Pierce. Well, Pierce was an interim head coach, so technically he's been a head coach for a minute now.
Pierce
but, how did Canettis get a number 24 over Gerard Mayo, and they both have had 0 games as a head coach?
That's all I'm saying, Jono. Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe it's because Gerard Mayo is black, Ziggy. I don't know. But let's ask this question: do y'all agree with Andy Reid being the best head coach in the NFL? Did we all unanimously agree that Andy Reid is indeed the best head coach in the NFL?
Yes, I do.
I do.
I mean,
Ziggy, do you agree?
Yeah, Andy Reid is a great coach.
Evan, do you agree?
I give him top 20, like top 5, yeah.
But not number 1?
No, I won't give him number 1, no.
Then who the hell is number 1?
Same as like I want to give Bill Belichick. If he was the coach for the Patriots, I won't give him number 1 because that guy had Tom Brady and Andy Reid has Patrick Mahomes. Like, come on.
So who's number 1 then, Evan?
Number 1?
Yeah.
I like the coach from the 49ers, Kyle Shanahan. Love that guy.
Ow!
Now, I can tell you one thing. I can tell you who don't deserve to be on a top 5 list by itself. Mike Tomlin.
Oh, my God.
What you mean, my guy?
How? But how though, Evan? I mean, this man hasn't even had a losing season since he's been a head coach.
Yeah,
0.
He hasn't losing season, sure. But what have they done on offense in the last 3 years? Absolutely nothing. As a good coach, after you figure out that after 1 year or 2, you're like, damn, my offense fucking sucks. I should probably do something about it. But no, they doubled down and were like, hey, we're gonna play this offense again. They had the worst point differential in the last 3 seasons. And Mike Tomlin did absolutely nothing. And you know what they did? They went to go sign Russell Wilson. Oh, and let's throw in Justin Fields back there too. Like I think Mike Tomlin has been an overrated coach for a while now. Let's be serious.
Do you think Mike?
All the reason why they have Super Bowls now is because the amazing plays that Ben Roethlisberger did when he was playing for them. And after Big Ben left, what happened to the Steelers?
Do you think Mike McCarthy is a better head coach than Mike Tomlin?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell no.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's ask this before we close up shop on this discussion. Is Sean McVay the second best head coach in the NFL? Ziggy?
Yeah. Yes.
No. Sean, I ain't asked you. Ziggy?
No.
No? Okay, Evan, is Sean McVay the second best head coach in the NFL?
No.
I think I would say yes. He has a Super Bowl. He's an innovative offensive mind.
You asked second best. You didn't say top 5. I'll give him like top 5, but not number 2. No.
Sean?
Yes. How? How is he? I mean, how is he not number 2, Zig? How the hell did I don't get that? Like this man.
They made the Super Bowl last year?
Huh?
They made the Super Bowl last year?
No, they didn't. Did the Saints make it?
I ain't asking, but we talking about Sean McVay.
That's
a terrible.
Sean McVay, at least I can tell you this: Sean McVay has a better offensive scheme than the damn Saints. Like Sean McVay.
What does that have to do with why he
No. This is what we are starting. Sean McVay is better than any offensive mind on that Saints staff. Period. By himself. So let's just get that clear right now. Straight up.
All right. Tell me why he's the second. Tell me why he's the second best.
Hold up. Shanahan would not be. Y'all wouldn't even be talking about Shanahan, and if he didn't have any of those weapons with the 49ers. Let's just keep it a buck.
Nah, because Shanahan has made a lot of offenses look real good with that scheme. That's why it's called the Shanahan offense, to be honest. Sean McVay learned from Shanahan.
And what happened? He do all that and do what? Lose in the Super Bowl. Sean McVay lost what? 1 Super Bowl, and we came back and redeemed. Shanahan can't win a Super Bowl.
He shouldn't have made that Super Bowl.
Hold up. Ain't Kyle Shanahan a part of that 28-3 blown lead that y'all be talking about with the Falcons?
He is.
Come on, man. Cut it out, bro.
I know one thing.
Sean McVay is a way better play caller than Mike McCarthy. That's for damn sure. Yes. What?
No.
What type of play calling was Mike McCarthy doing with the Packers?
No. Didn't they win the Super Bowl with the Packers?
With Aaron Rodgers. You said Mike McCarthy made Aaron Rodgers.
I'm just saying, look, we can make a point of how Sean McVay won his Super Bowl with those two defensive weapons, Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. So, like, come on, let's see how Sean McVay actually played when Aaron Donald's not on the field this year. Let's see how good the Rams could be. Let's see if the Rams can actually make the playoffs. Like, I want to see that.
We will. Don't worry about
it. I think Sean Payton is still a better offensive coach than Sean McVay, Sean, if we're being
honest. Stop it.
I mean,
please
I don't know
go
why.
Jump off
At what point?
Please go jump off a cliff.
Where did this
I would give you, Jono, I would give you Sean Payton better than McVay if he could turn Bo Nix into a top 5 quarterback this year with the Broncos. If he does that, then you have no argument with me.
Sean Payton had Jameis Winston, Sean, as a top 5 quarterback before Winston tore his Achilles.
Bo Nix. Talk to me then.
Sean Payton had Taysom Hill undefeated for a little bit.
Is not
Sean
a better
Payton
play caller.
Simeon.
He is not a better play caller than Sean McVay.
I'm gonna say, look, McVay couldn't make Jared Goff look good. Look at what he's doing in Detroit now.
That's all I was about to say. Like Dan Campbell, I'll put Dan Campbell before Sean McVay. To be
Stop it, Zig. Now you're just trolling.
What happened in the wild call? What happened in wild call last year? Then
that don't matter.
Such a great
I could say if you say Dan Campbell was a better motivational speaker, he can speak some motivational quotes. I give you that. But come on now.
That's the game. That's how
come on, man.
If he's the second best coach, if he's the second best coach, if he's the second best coach,
Devin, that
is not better than Sean McVay, bro.
We got Mayo over Allen. Now we don't have Mayo. This is not our list, Devin. This is from USA Today. And USA Today has Dennis Allen as the worst coach and Gerard Mayo over. That's not the Sean, Evan, Jono, and Ziggy list. This is from USA Today. USA Today. Granted, it's only one writer, right? Like, it's not like this is from the USA Today editorial team. Like, it's just one writer and his one opinion. The same way Sean has an opinion, the same way Ziggy has an opinion, and the same way Evan has an opinion.
That boy fingers been.
What the hell are you doing?
I was trying to point like diagonal to Evan, but the mirror always throws me off. So like I don't know which way to point. There we go.
Man, God, skeleton fingers.
but dude, does Jono Barnes, a known Dennis Allen hater, have Dennis Allen as the worst head coach? No, I don't think Ziggy. Even I'll give you that, Ziggy. I don't think he's.
That's all I. That's
however, I think he's bottom 5.
He's just not 32. That's my whole point. He's just. Not 32.
But 28, 32 at that point, you know.
Nah, you don't want to be last. That's just trash. Nah.
Well,
you just don't want to be last.
I tweeted this on Twitter last week. Per usual, it got a lot of reaction. Even Ziggy tried to come in and do his old typical positive bullshit.
What I do again?
And people were calling Ziggy out on Twitter, saying, you know, people who don't know who Ziggy was, saying, "Man, shut the hell up, Ziggy."
On this, yeah.
But even I'll say it on Twitter. I'll say, Dennis Allen, if you want to prove the doubters wrong, if you want to eliminate quotes such as Dennis Allen is the head coaching version of sitting on a whoopee cushion, I feel like that's an insult to whoopee cushions, to be honest. But if you want to end all that talk, Dennis Allen, all that noise, prove them wrong, Dennis. Prove me wrong. Prove Evan wrong. Prove Sean wrong. I always say, I said this for 3 years now. I'm tired of saying it. I will make my apology as loud as my disrespect has been. I am, if not anything, a fair man. This shit more than a game is a noble brand amongst many Danes. Prove it wrong, Dennis. Prove them the hell wrong. And that's all I got to say about that. Now, today was also a positive day for the New Orleans Saints. Let's start talking about all this negativity because minicamp started today, guys. And a lot went on that we're going to have some quick little discussion about. And I know a lot of the people in the chat right now are excited. They've been following the minicamp coverage from day one of minicamp. One of the things I want to talk about is the big old thing that's been kind of hanging over our heads all offseason. And that is the status of one Marshon Lattimore. And Marshon actually came back to camp today, guys, which is a good
told
thing,
you.
right? It's mandatory, but he can still be a hard-headed and say, no, I'm not coming to camp. I'm trying to get traded. But he came back to camp, and this is what Marshon Lattimore said when he was asked.
No, it was just we had a situation, a personal situation that we worked through, but it wasn't like I wanted to leave or he wanted me to leave or nothing like that. It was just, I don't know how y'all looked at it, but it was just a situation that happened, like, you know, personally. It wasn't nothing like that. Like I wanted to leave. I told him I don't want to leave.
And cleared between you guys to the point where everything's just, I don't know, livable, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't got no problem with it. You know, it's all business at the end of the day. Like, I can't have no personal problem because, you know, he want to trade me or something. Like, it is what it is. You know, everybody knows they come here and what can happen. You know what I'm saying? And I've been hurt for 2 years, so I understand. You know, people probably don't think, you know, I'm the same type of player, whatever the case may be. But all I got to do is prove to people that I am, you know. So it's really falling on me, to be honest.
Now, Ziggy, Marshon said that him and DA had a personal situation, but he's back at camp. He says he's ready to prove that he's the best cornerback in the NFL. I actually think he has the potential to be the best cornerback in the NFL. Big deal or no big deal that Marshon Lattimore came back to minicamp today, Ziggy? Uh-oh, we lost.
My bad, sorry. It's a big deal because a lot of people said that he wasn't going to show up. And if y'all go back into the Jono Barnes archives, I told y'all that he was going to show up for a training camp. And it is business at the end of the day, like Marshon said. You don't want to mess up with your money. You don't want to be labeled as somebody that don't want to play, different things like that. So he made the right move coming in, being present for training camp. People are now, you know, of course, whenever you do these interviews, people are going to start pinpointing and picking apart body language and different things like that. I mean, it is what it is, bro, at this point. So,
Sean, is it a big deal or not a big deal that Marshon Lattimore is back at minicamp?
I'm gonna say it's not a big deal. Number one, that boy looked like he was high, like he just came.
That's how Marshon always is.
Yeah, he looked like he was smoking something good. But I think it's a no big deal. And to be honest with you, I think there's more to this story, bro. I think, to me, I would not be shocked if Lattimore gets traded, bro. Like I just don't.
So after all that you just heard, you still think Lattimore's going to get traded?
Something is going to happen, bro. Like Lattimore to me is just more than what he's hitting. Like I think he's just, all right, I'm here, I'm reporting, I'm about to work hard, yada yada yada. But it's like, all right, I'm gonna make a statement to the media, but there's more to this story, bro. And once again, I feel like I would not be shocked, like mid-season, right before the trade deadline. I could be wrong. I think Lattimore can be out the door somewhere else and get big money wherever he gets traded to. I just think he's there for the time being. But I think it's a little bit more behind that story than what he's letting on to the people. So
Sean is basically saying that Lattimore just said, I'm here so I don't get fined, essentially.
Pretty much.
Evan,
that's fair.
big deal or no big deal that Lattimore returned to minicamp?
I think it's a big deal for Lattimore to return. I think during the offseason, between Dennis Allen and Lattimore, I think, had their personal beef out, and a lot of things was, taken out of context and everything. So it's a huge thing that he came back. I still believe that he won't be on the team full season. So I think him coming back, it's a great thing. I mean, he's going to come back, stay fit, come to work, do what he need to do, and the Saints could probably get a nice little decent draft pick out of him. I said that's why I think it's a great thing for him.
See, Ziggy, I disagree with Sean and Evan. Like, I think that I'm not saying this is like everything is solved and like they're kumbaya right now over a campfire, but I think it's a pretty good deal that Lattimore came back. Like, if
some people thought he wasn't showing up at all.
If things were toxic, he would have said, I'm sitting my ass home. I make enough money that I can handle a week of fines. So I don't know what Sean and Evan are talking about. They keep saying that we're going to trade him in season. I mean, unless we get like a Godfather offer, like that you cannot resist. We passed the draft already. Like, unless we're like flaming out, like we are 0-10 at the bye week. And we're like, okay, we know that we're going to really blow this shit up in the offseason. I don't see a universe, Sean or Evan, where we trade Lattimore in October. I just don't. Like, he's back. Now, look, I'm not saying that he's back for good, like maybe the 2025 offseason, Lattimore gets traded because we already got to pay Adebo next year. We got Alante Taylor, and we got my dog Kool-Aid. Okay, that guy's name's Kool-Aid.
And context, Marshon signed a 5-year, $97 million contract in 2021. It runs through 2026. Came with a 7.5 million signing bonus and 34.1 mil guaranteed.
I think we have Lattimore at least for 2024. And you know why? Because
Yeah.
Dennis Allen is essentially coaching for his job. So why would you trade Sean and Evan, the best damn cornerback in the league, if you're trying to fight for your head coaching job?
If you look at the interview, you can tell by the body language. Lattimore does not. He does not want to be there whatsoever. Like he's just sitting there like I'm just here because it is my job.
Lattimore was that chill when we went to the NFC Championship. That's just who Lattimore is.
You could look at that man's face. He's like, "Fuck, I am here with the Saints again for another season." And who's the head coach? Dennis Allen. God damn, bro, I got to do this again.
You stupid, bro.
I'm just saying. I think he really doesn't want to be there, but he's such a professional player that he's going to do what he has to do still.
And Jono, once again, bro, why not get assets for Marshon Lattimore right now? I mean, he's been injured the past 2 years, so it's not like y'all slacking off on corners. I ain't saying Adebo and Taylor and Kool-Aid is Marshon Lattimore.
Kool-Aid.
But why not get some assets for him now
Because
than
Sean,
just let him walk out the door?
I
mean, you might as well just
DA is playing for his job. DA doesn't care about future assets. DA is playing for 2024. DA knows that he has to make the playoffs to save his ass. You don't make the playoffs for 2025 draft picks.
Jono, I hate to tell you this early, bro. Dennis Allen is gone regardless, bro. Y'all are not. I don't know what type of improvement you think.
The first round and lose the way the Cowboys lost by 28 plus
Jono,
points. And Dennis
if
Allen
y'all make the playoffs, and y'all lose the first, he's gone either way, bro. So it's no fighting for his job. So you might as well just get Lattimore out there, get some more draft picks. Stop with this hopeful fucking dreaming that you got for Dennis Allen, bro. It's not gonna happen. Prepare for a new coach. Prepare for a new coach.
I ain't dreaming nothing.
You are very hopeful and thinking Dennis Allen's gonna have a.
That's Ziggy.
Nah, he talking to you, Jono.
I'm talking to you.
He talking to you.
You are dreaming, bro.
Maybe by like late August, I'll be on that Saints Kool-Aid, no pun intended. But right now, I had Eric McCoy on my couch, and I'm still saying we're not making the playoffs.
Hey, bro, I don't know why. You might as well just get what you can for Lattimore before he gets hurt once again, probably, and just deal with it, bro. Deal with Kool-Aid and Taylor and Adebo and all these other shitty ass corners y'all got, and just go with that, bro.
So the Glock boy, the reason why I have Saints haters on my show is because in about 30 to 45 minutes, we're going to open the phone lines and you guys have the chance. A lot of people can be real brave behind the chat, but I'm giving you guys a chance to come on the show and y'all can let Evan and Sean hear it. So that's why we have Saints haters on the Jono Barnes show. Quick yes or no question, guys. Marshon Lattimore say that he thinks he's the best cornerback in the league. Is Marshon Lattimore the best head coach? He probably a better head coach than Dennis Allen, Evan. Is Marshon Lattimore the best cornerback in the NFL? Sean.
Top 10.
Who's the best cornerback then?
I'm gonna go Sauce Gardner.
Okay.
Yes, Sauce Gardner.
Evan, Marshon Lattimore, best head coach. I can say head coach, best cornerback in the NFL.
No.
Ziggy, Marshon Lattimore, best cornerback in the NFL.
Of course. Yes.
I actually agree. And that's one of the times where you could call me Mr. Toxic Positivity myself.
Mike Evans.
Is on. Now, granted, he's got hurt the past 2 years. So, like he even said himself, he's got to come back and prove it. Now, you got to do it consistently. You can't do it for half a season. But the past half a seasons where Lattimore has played, he was great. He was elite. So
Mike Evans.
I'm saying yes, and he's damn sure better than Sauce Gardner, Sean. Sauce Gardner, he gets all the hype because he's in New York, man. Come on now, Lattimore was in New York. Lattimore had that cowboy star on his head. Everybody, he's the best corner. Man, Lattimore's a dog. Put some respect on Lattimore's name.
Top 10.
If Lattimore's not the best cornerback, then who is?
I just told you.
I say Evan. I say Evan. I didn't say you.
Oh, Trevon Diggs.
Oh my God.
If that man if he didn't get hurt, we'll be talking a whole different conversation.
And I bet you got Deron Bland as the second best cornerback, huh?
No, but I got him top 10 though. But Bland's up there. I have actually Sauce. Sauce Gardner number 2. He's a hell of a cornerback.
What has Sauce Gardner Johnson done better than Lattimore? Besides being in New York.
Play?
Right, play and actually lock down more people than Mike Evans.
Friendly reminder, guys, that we are opening up the phone lines in a little bit. If you guys want to let Sean and Evan absolutely have it. There was another big name, guys, who returned to minicamp today, and that is one Alvin Kamara. And look how good he looked, y'all.
Pause.
Right. I'm just saying, man, the swag that he has is impeccable. Now, Ziggy, we talked to Eric McCoy about how the offensive line he feels like it's going to be elevated with the new offensive coordinator, Clint Kubiak.
Yes, correct.
Kamara, as usual, was in good spirits when he came back to camp today. What is your projection for Alvin Kamara in 2024?
Top 5.
Ooh, Sean?
Top 5, bro.
Top 5.
Damn. Okay, you see, y'all, if Sean is not a Saints hater, if the way people think he is. He is a little bit, but he can be fair sometimes. Evan, what is your projection for Alvin Kamara in 2024?
Well, y'all say like top 5 running back of the year of the season?
Yeah, rank top 5 rank running back.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, hell no. That guy might be like 20 something. Like
what?
He's not. First of all, he's not going to have the full workload that he's used to before. They got that other guy who's on his second year, that Miller guy. He's definitely going to be coming back in. And how if the offensive coordinator coming from the 49ers offensive scheme, I'm looking at a 60 to 40% workload split between those two. I think he'll have a decent year if he's not punching people in Vegas. I think he'll have a decent year, but yeah, I think he'll be like ranked like 20 to 25.
I think with that Kyle Shanahan inspired offense, Ziggy and Sean, I'm not going to even address Evan's stupidity. Man, I think Kamara's going to have a great season this year. As long as he can stay healthy, I really do think that we're going to get the Alvin Kamara that we've come to love. And I hope at least that Kubiak is going to be smart, unlike Pete Carmichael, and actually just give Alvin Kamara the ball. Like, he's our best player by far on offense. Feed Alvin Kamara the ball and let him go to work. I think he's definitely going to be now top 5. I'm not going to even go as far as to say top 5 because I do think that the way our system usually, that's actually Sean Payne's system. We'll see if Kamara gets upload and carries and receive catches because we don't know if Kubiak is going to be as tandem friendly as Sean Payne and Pete Carmichael was. But I do think minimum top 10, Kamara's going to have a good year. Absolutely. I don't know what Evan's talking about.
Kamara's not even the best running back in the division. Come on.
Damn. So
John, you mind if I give you a few of these
White
names?
is better than Kamara, Evan?
I think I would prefer Rashawn White over Kamara. I prefer
especially
Robinson from Atlanta. My God.
Wow.
My God.
That's interesting. That's a hot take, though.
What you were saying, Ziggy?
I was saying, like, all right, so Christian McCaffrey, no, of course, he's one. Bijan Robinson, Breece Hall, Kyron Williams, Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, Travis Etienne, Derrick Henry. Like, you think Kamara's in front of any of these names?
I got a hot take. If you put Kamara in the same 49 system that CMC was in the past few years, Kamara had the same numbers. Kamara would be the one on the man cover right now. Kamara
God! Oh God! Not at all.
Bro, when Kamara had Sean Payton, Kamara was having better seasons than CMC. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness! Oh man, Kamara would be hurt in the 4th game. Come on, bro.
I'm glad, Ziggy. I'm glad you think that Kamara's not even better than Kyron Williams. That's a hot take from you, buddy.
No, Ziggy didn't say anything. Ziggy was just naming
names.
He
was just naming names, and he's saying Alvin Kamara's better than those names.
You see how lies get spread?
Nah.
I think Kyron Williams is going to be a good running back, though.
Even Breece Hall is better than Kamara. I'll give you that.
No, I do think Kyron Williams is going to be a good running back, but not like higher than Kamara, though.
Why not? He had a better season than Kamara, too, last season. So why not?
This last season. Now we got a different offensive coordinator, Clint Kubiak. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You talk with Eric McCoy yourself.
Exactly. He ain't none of that smoke for Eric McCoy. Hopefully, our callers later on have that smoke for Sean and Evan that Sean did not have when he was face to face with Eric McCoy.
I can tell you one thing though. You can guarantee it, clip it, or whatever you want to do. I bet you Zeke will have a better year than Kamara.
So now Ziggy's good again. Remember last year, everyone was like, "Oh, we don't need Ziggy pass is fine," but now he's good again, Evan.
He's back with the Cowboys. He knows where home is. But I can promise you this: I bet you have a better year than Kamara.
What's the projection?
Saquon Barkley says Saquon Barkley is gonna be the top running back. Ain't MVP.
Evan's good to say that name because you know that Saquon Barkley now with the Eagles and Jalen Hurts. Oh, they're gonna get that Cowboys defense fits, boy. They're gonna get that Cowboys defense fits.
They're not. Let's stop.
Hey,
you talk about projections.
Put that comment back up, Devin.
Man, these comments funny, bro.
When we open up the phone lines, I hope y'all have the same energy for Evan and Sean when we open up the phone lines in a little bit that y'all have in the chat. We're trying to give you guys for the first time ever. Sean and Evan have agreed. It's almost like a roast. You saw the Tom Brady roast, y'all. We're like Ziggy and Evan and Sean have agreed to sit back and let the people say what they got to say when we open up the phone lines in a little bit.
Tom Brady did finesse Netflix. I mean, you get paid to have your ex-wife get roasted for 2 hours. That's crazy.
I didn't think about it that way. That's why he's the GOAT, right? That's why he's the GOAT. We appreciate all the you goats in my chat right now. All over 220 of you guys watching across all platforms.
Wow.
We absolutely thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts, even Sean and Evan, even though they wouldn't make it seem so. We only ask you guys for one small favor. Just one small favor. Fans, hit the subscribe button in 3 seconds to make this Falcons fan sad. 3, 2, 1. Now, Ziggy, right quick, because I see we got a super chat. I know it's the off season, Ziggy, and I know that in the off season people are still like getting back into game mode for the real season, right? But Ziggy, tell me why I saw after our show last week, bro, we didn't even have over 20 likes. Are you kidding me, Ziggy? Now, after all we did this past fall when we were in our show with over 100 likes, over 125 likes, you telling me that this shit more than the game community on YouTube cannot get us to over 20 likes? So me and Ziggy, what's going on? Can y'all at least get us to 20 likes tonight? Don't let us down. Are we becoming victim to Dennis Allen where we are complacent with mediocrity? Come on, this shit more than the game community. Let's get over 20 likes right now.
And for those that are watching on other platforms, if y'all aren't already following and subscribed to the YouTube channel, it takes 2 minutes, or well, not even 2 minutes. It takes 2 seconds. Type in Jono Barnes.
It takes 2 minutes for YouTube. Cowboys fans. They a little silly. Subscribe. Do I click that button or do I click the X button?
However long it take you, type Jono Barnes into the search engine. You gonna find them and then hit that subscribe button, man.
Hey, Ziggy, I think we got to
get into that algorithm.
Ziggy, I think we got a super chat, Ziggy.
And we got a super chat, man. We got the Sonic rings and we got this shit more than the air horns, man. What's good, bro? We got the super chat. If I can get my mouse over here from our boy Brute Saint. $20 super chat.
Man, Brute, no, we gotta do something nice for Brute Saint. No, this is getting crazy. This is crazy.
That's crazy because I mean,
wow.
We got 4 people on the panel. I mean, 5, 10, 50, 20, 5 people. This shit more than a dono.
Hold on, we ain't discussing contract on the open. All right, calm down now. Let's proceed with the show.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
What my dog Brute Saint say, Ziggy?
He said this shit more than a dono. You know this shit more than the game, man.
Well, I don't get the dono part.
I don't get the dono. What is dono?
Because it's Jono, dono.
I don't get it. That's a head scratch.
I'm saying you have to explain that to me.
He gave me $1 super chat. I get it.
I'll tell you what, Bruce Saint, when we open the phone lines, I don't care if you are like the 8th caller or whatever, you jump the line. If y'all want to jump the line in the super chat, or if y'all want to buy yourselves like 5 extra minutes, leave a super chat and you can get all the damn time in the world to talk shit to Evan and Sean. Or hell, even me or Ziggy. But we appreciate you, Bruce Saint. And always remember donation.
A donation. Donation goofy.
Look, man, that's the offseason. Me and Ziggy kind of getting back into game mode too. But thank you so much, Bruce Saint, man. Every super chat that we get, it goes right back into investing in the show. And hell, me and Ziggy were talking today about some of the exciting things that we want to do for the 2024 season for you guys. And what helps us is those super chats that we get to kind of make these ideas become possible. So Bruce Saint, truly, man, because this past month, dude, you've been amazing. So truly, all jokes aside, from the bottom of me, Ziggy, Evan and Sean's heart. Thank you so much for being a supporter, and thank you for helping us slowly, brick by brick, layer by layer, build this foundation of the Jono Bones Show.
Well, these comments is funny tonight, bro.
I hope to keep that same energy when we open the phone lines in a little bit, Ziggy. This shit more than a thanks, Bruce Saint. Actually, while we're talking about it right now, we always give our thanks to the people who left the super chat on the prior week's show. And last week, guess who was the lone super chat person? Bruce Saint. So Bruce Saint. Once again, Bruce Saint, this shit is more than a thanks. And we love to hold this shit more than the game community. But I'm saying, Ziggy, if I would like for Bruce Saint to have some company on this graphic next week, right? Like Bruce Saint all by his lonesome self. Can we get maybe the hell was that? Can we get one? It could be a $2.83 chat, y'all. But let's not leave Bruce Saint all by his lonesome self anymore, like Evan and the Cowboys in the playoffs in January after their first game. Let's give some companionship to Bruce Saint, and don't be afraid, y'all. We take $1 super chats. We take it all. We're not greedy. Evan might be, but we're not greedy. But really, Bruce Saint, thank you so much. We appreciate you. This shit more than a thanks. All right, to wrap up our Saints mini camp discussion, y'all. There was one thing that I've been noticing that it seems like some Saints fans are conveniently ignoring, and that is from all the reports that I've seen, not just from mini camp today, but from the OTAs and the off-season workouts. Ziggy, nowadays everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips, just a bunch of gibberish. And all these mother act like they forgot about Jake, because reports are saying that Jake Haener is having one hell of an offseason. And while all the Saints fans are going goo gaga over Spencer Rattler and treating Jake Haener like Andy did on Toy Story 1 when he got Buzz Lightyear and threw Woody to the trash, Jake Haener is apparently doing the damn thing while Spencer Rattler is understandably going through his rookie progressions and pains as he learns a new system and learns life in the NFL. So I have one simple question, because it seems like Saints fans were quick to crown Spencer Rattler not only as the next backup, but as the future, the franchise quarterback of the future of the New Orleans Saints, as if Jake Haener does not exist. Ziggy, do you think Jake Haener is going to make Saints fans realize that they forgot about Jake?
I don't know, man. We got to see. I think it's a wide open field. I think it's pretty much the season for anyone to take. I mean, they got to step up. The crown is there for the taking. Drew Brees left the void and just waiting for somebody to step up to the plate. If Jake you think Jake is going to be that guy? I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, I'm pointing the mirror to Saints fans. Like, I get it. We always get hyped up at rookie picks. Damn sure we get hyped up at rookie quarterbacks. But last year, everybody was all excited about Jake Haener. And then we drafted the new shiny toy this past draft, and everybody just, whoop, okay, Jake Haener, to the trash you go, as if Jake Haener wasn't going to have something to say about it. So I'm glad, and I'm officially a part of the Haener. I like Spencer Rattler, too. Like, I'm cheering for whoever's the best damn quarterback, okay? Whoever's going to lead the Saints back to prosperity, I'm cheering for you. But all I'm saying is, goddamn, Saints fans, can y'all give Jake Haener a chance, too? He's not going anywhere. We're not just going to crown Spencer Rattler as this next big thing because he's the sexy name, the known name. And again, and I told Sean this when we drafted Spencer Rattler in April. I'm like, Rattler, I get it. He had a lot of hype coming out of high school and coming into college, but he didn't live up to it. So why do we suddenly think that because he's wearing black and gold laundry now that he's the next Drew Brees of the New Orleans Saints? I'm cheering for Rattler. I'm cheering for everybody who was black and gold. I'm not trying to sound like a Spencer Rattler hater. I just kind of found it amusing how Saints fans were, and I get it. That's part of being a fan, right? Like, you latch your hope onto any type of thing that can give you optimism. But I just found it funny that everybody quickly forgot about Haener and crowned Rattler as this next big thing. Evan, you have any thoughts on that?
No, it's minicamp. I don't really care what happens when it's 7-on-7, and no, I don't care. Let me see some preseason works. Let me see some action when they play against an actual defense. That's not a Dennis Allen defense, but like an actual, like another defense. Then we can have.
Yeah, but okay.
Come on, we talk about Jake here looking good. Like, come on, let's stop. Once I get that film work, then we can have the discussion. But till now, it's fucking gibberish. I don't care.
Shout out to my cuz Bad Juju, who is doing the damn thing on YouTube, by the way. If y'all want to really see a YouTube channel that's on the rise, check out my cuz Bad Juju's channel. He says Rattler is not ready yet. We have to temper our expectations. My dude, No Cap, No Filter Saints. I'm glad that he joined the show tonight. He says, I would be much more excited about the season if Clint Kubiak was head coach and Snake and Jake were battling. So he's saying, forget Derek Carr. He's saying Snake and Jake should just battle it out right now for the number one QB spot. Sean, because Evan gave a scaredy cat ass answer, do you have an opinion about who you think is going to be the winner between Jake Haener and Spencer Rattler for that backup quarterback spot?
Well, Evan got company because I don't give a damn about minicamp. All he's doing is throwing it to dummies. He's not doing anything special, but throwing it to, like, just to see how far he can throw the ball. They're not playing against no type of defense.
Do y'all not watch First Take? Sometimes you gotta orchestrate
Once again, bro,
outside of dinner.
I want to see. I want to see
y'all. It's the off season.
No, I want to see them.
Help a brother out, y'all. Shit.
No, I want to see him go against competition, a defense, a solid defense, not this 7-on-7 and just throw to ghosts out there like Derek Carr was last season against the Minnesota Vikings. So no, I don't have no opinion. I can care less about this battle. Doesn't mean anything. Next topic.
Ziggy, as a Saints fan, a tried and true Saints fan,
right,
do you have an opinion about Jake Haener versus Spencer Rattler?
I think it's always good to have competition. Even though it is the guys, they do have somewhat of a point, but it is good to have competition, especially with Derek Carr is not doing things I guess as people would like him to do. So if you got players that are playing pretty well in training camp and potentially preseason and different things like that he could probably start getting hot. You know how it is with backup quarterbacks, and if people start getting behind them, they're gonna start chanting names in the stadiums, and you know how I get.
Now, Sean and Evan, you would think y'all would know, given that y'all franchises have had to deal with backup quarterbacks the past few seasons. Damn sure the New Orleans Saints have had to learn the importance of which having a backup quarterback is. So y'all can say that, it doesn't matter right now, but everything does matter because Derek Carr has one bad sack, and guess who the fate of the New Orleans Saints is in the hands of? Jake Haener or Spencer Rattler. So you damn right it makes sense. You damn right this is a bad discussion. Don't come on my show talking about something this doesn't matter. It does matter. It absolutely does matter, all right? Get that shit out of here, man.
It don't. It doesn't, because I guarantee you, if Derek Carr gets hurt and y'all go against one of those top 5 defense in the regular season, you're gonna be saying, "Man, we got Jake to the rescue." That's what you're gonna say. That's what you're gonna say, Jono. This shit's more than a game. You're gonna have Jake go against Baltimore Ravens. You're gonna trust Jake in Kansas City?
But not even with
that
the
blank face, you know exactly. Yes.
Not even with Derek Carr. Y'all fail when y'all have Dennis Allen as your coach. Y'all fail automatic. Don't matter what happens after that.
How we failed if we won 9 games last season, John? I'm trying to.
I mean the playoffs.
Trying to fit it. Did you make it out of the wild card?
No, we didn't. But did y'all make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Y'all got 9 wins for what? Just to say we was above 500?
I'm confused, Jono.
I know you are confused.
They talking like we the Cardinals or the Panthers or something like that.
You know what I'm not confused by?
You
know what I'm not confused by? The fact that this shit more than the game tank tops are officially on sale now, and there's only one place, guys, where you can get a this shit more than the game tank top. No matter what, we all know that this shit more than the game, and now you can wear it with pride. Visit www.jonobarnes.com or thisshitmorethanagame.com and buy your This Shit More Than a Game shirt now for the low price of $28.03. You can buy it in black and gold, purple and gold, white and blue, red and navy blue, all types of colors. We've got you covered here on the Jono Barnes Show. So visit www.jonobarnes.com or thisshitmorethanagame.com and buy your This Shit More Than a Game shirt now and let the world know, folks, this shit more than a game. And Ziggy, not only can you buy the new This Shit More Than a Game tank tops, but you know what else you can buy on the JonoBarnesShop.com right now?
What else can we get, Jono?
Ziggy, in honor of Juneteenth coming up next Wednesday, you can buy a special edition. So you can really let these people know that this shit more than a game when it comes to our people.
Yeah, you get the horns for that one, bro.
Absolutely. So if you guys want to show your love to our ancestors who let the world know that this shit more than a game decades ago, and let the world know that even today that this shit more than a game, You could buy a Juneteenth edition of the This Shit More Than the Game shirt, along with, of course, the tank tops, because it's hot as hell outside, Ziggy. It's hot as hell. Like, I get it. If you want to buy the tank top over the Juneteenth shirt, if you're going to be out and about next Wednesday for Juneteenth, the celebrations, and knowing it's going to be over 100 degrees, then what better tank top to wear while you sweat your ass off than a This Shit More Than the Game shirt for only $28.03, y'all, at www.thisshitmorethanthenegame.com, or if you're under 21 years old, www.jonobarnes.com. Now, guys, speaking of hot, it's been hot in these streets for the WNBA lately, because just like last week, you would think that the Caitlin Clark discourse would slow down a bit, but it only got even hotter. It only got even hotter this past weekend because Caitlin Clark was left off the Olympic Team USA. And of course, y'all, it caused a lot of discussion. And once again, it got Stephen A. Smith in trouble on Twitter from all of the dart piece analysis and whatnot. The simple question was, does Caitlin Clark deserve a spot on Team USA? Evan.
Does she deserve a spot?
Does Caitlin Clark deserve a spot on Team USA?
Well, this is how I like to put it. I think the women's basketball team for the Olympics, they had a thing to do. They had to play. Just like what Marco Williams had to play against Minnesota Vikings that year. The women's Olympics, they could have had to play. They could have put Caitlin Clark in there, and it could have been national news. But they did not. What the hell are they thinking? Jesus Christ. This is oh my God, abomination. Like, this is exactly what it is. United States made the worst trade in history of trading the Merchant of Death for this dude named Brittany Griner.
Oh my God.
To average 4 points and 2 rebounds in the WNBA. We traded a guy who sell weapons for a living for a girl who got caught with some cigarettes, and she made the team. She's on the team. Are you serious? What are we thinking? You have Caitlin Clark, one of the biggest WNBA players as of right now. The WNBA just announced they had their highest record of TV views in the beginning of the season. Highest attendance for games right now. And you telling me y'all still didn't want this girl to be on a team? Are you freaking kidding me?
Sean, do you think Caitlin Clark should have been on Team USA?
Should she been on Team USA? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no off the strength of, to me, there's a lot more players that's better than her, that's more deserving of her. And it's not because she doesn't deserve it. It just ain't her time. And there's more players that's well better than her. And yeah, I mean, she got what, the next 4 years? She'll be on in the next 4 years or whenever. But it's just not her time. Let her shine in the WNBA. Get her shine in there. But I mean, does it really matter if she was on Team USA or not? I mean,
absolutely, it matters. Absolutely.
No, it don't, because the women always beat the other women's team by like 20 or 30 points. So it really wouldn't have mattered. All it would have did was just give it more exposure. Like, that's all that would have done, bro.
But you see, here's the thing, Sean. Here's the thing. Like, we know, and this is why I'm probably get in trouble. Like, I actually kind of agree with Stephen A. Smith. We know that Team USA is going to win the national medal for gold medal but maybe this is because I'm a content creator now myself. The business side, like WNBA, like Evan even just said, it's hot, it's growing, it's doing the damn thing. This is a controversial opinion, maybe. I'm sorry, but that's because of this little white chick right here. That's because of Caitlin Clark. I know that they got some amazing players. Caitlin Clark is probably not even a top 20 player right now. Not even maybe. She's not a top 20 player in the WNBA right now.
So let me ask you this, Jono. Who would you take off if you know all the players on there? Who would you take off to replace Caitlin Clark with?
Diana Taurasi? She already got one. She already got 2, I think, or 3. She don't need another one. We trying to grow the game.
This Diana Taurasi, this is her 6th appearance.
Yeah, come on now. Like, I get it. People are gonna say, people have been arguing that Team USA doesn't care about it's this USA. This is the country that cares the most about business. You're damn right they care about the business side of it. You think NBC was ecstatic when they found out that Caitlin Clark wasn't gonna make the team? It is what it is.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think
one rare thing? I don't agree with everything Evan says. Even when he just says there's some things that he just says, not that I don't agree with, but I will agree with this with Evan. You follow the dollar signs. Kaden Clark is dollar signs.
all right?
The
That's
reason
cool,
why
Jono.
WNBA is doing the damn thing right now is because of her. It's not fair to like these great pioneers of the WNBA. It's not fair to these players who are better. AJ Wilson is probably the best damn pound for pound basketball player in the world right now, to be honest. But the only reason why she kind of got a shoe deal is because Kaden Clark got one. And then everybody had to bully Nike and say, y'all better give AJ Wilson one. Kaden Clark is doing.
So why Agent Wilson didn't get one in the beginning, though? Why was it that?
That's the point that me never made.
No, but that's the reason why some of these people have issues with Clayton and Clark, because you acting like, oh wow, all these people. I mean, yeah, she shoot the ball from 3. That's what else is that special, Jono? Like that's the only thing. It's just
but she's a ball handler too. But that's besides the point. She's bringing in viewers. People didn't even know who AJ Wilson was last season. Okay, Kayla Clark said not everybody knows about AJ Wilson. It's just. Man, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible to see that.
Team. How much playing time was she even would have got?
That's true. That's true.
She wouldn't even got no playing time.
There was a report that said that Team USA was trepid about bringing her on the team because they feared the backlash of if she made the team and only got like 3 minutes a game, how bad it was.
We ain't got time for all that.
Right. I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm not saying I agree. Now, I agree on the business side. I'm not saying that, but that's what it is, bro. Like. I guess they feel like the veterans and the players it's just not her time.
Oh, but Kayla Clark is a top replacement option. Come on,
Ziggy. Hey, how do you feel about Kaden Clark not making Team USA?
I'm gonna just be honest about just Kaden Clark in general, bro. Like, so of course she does have some sort of ownership on the popularity of women's basketball and different things like that, but. Let's not act like she is the only driving factor of all of the popularity and ticket sales and everything of that nature, like league wide. So is Kaden Clark the reason why Las Vegas Aces is selling out games last season too? Is she the reason that
hold on, Ziggy, I'm sorry, not to rebuke you. Yeah, they were selling out arenas. The Vegas were. They was also playing in arenas that only 10,000 people could play. Now, Kayla Clark is in the league, okay? Kayla Clark's in the league. Now they're playing at arenas that has 18,000 people, and they're selling them out. That's an additional 8,000 people.
They're doing more numbers than the Pelicans.
That's a fair rebuttal.
So if you can't say that Kayla Clark is not bringing all these people in. You can't.
I didn't say she wasn't. She's not the only factor. They make it seem like she's the only.
She is the biggest factor, though.
Yeah.
But she's not the only.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put it in WWE terms when during our heyday, the Attitude Era, right? Who was the driving force behind the WWE going from damn near being out of business to being WCW and taking that #1 spot? Who was the driving force?
Cold.
Oh, The Rock.
Stone Cold.
You can say The Rock. That's cool. Stone Cold and The Rock, right? So, of course, there were other wrestlers who helped, like Taker, DX. Those guys. Like it's not all just the top, but. You take Stone Cold and The Rock out the Attitude Era, WWE probably is AEW status right now. Like, you got to give the love to the top guy. Kaden Clark is that top girl, which is why I am not mad at the people who are arguing that Team USA should have put her on the team. Ziggy,
no. I still don't think she should be on that, though.
I have a lot of.
Then you would have had a problem because she would have been on the bench.
She would have been on the bench, and then they would have been demanding that
would have had some type of backlash.
That's an August problem. You don't worry about that right now. You name her on the team, and you're going to get those eyeballs watching. You're growing the game.
The people that's on this team, they've been in the WNBA for extended period of time.
Absolutely.
She is on a losing team with trash stats. Let's be honest.
I ain't gonna lie, she did look pretty bad last night. Like
she is on a losing team.
Let's be fair, bro.
She's on a losing team with trash stats. She's getting ping-ponged around the court, and her teammates aren't even defending her.
I should have clipped that and put that, Ziggy. That's good.
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck.
Let's be for real, though. Let's be for real,
the girl's stats is trash.
Even if Clark was on it,
if she's a guard,
Kaden Clark was must-see ever since Angel Reese to John Cena. Let's talk about John Cena. John Cena wasn't the greatest wrestler in WWE, but guess what? Everybody paid to go see him, right? He was the draw. Sometimes you go with the draw. You ain't gotta be the best. You ain't gotta be the technicality the best of all time. But if you're drawing that money, Your ass better be up there. Front and center on the poster.
Where's Angel Reese at? What nobody fighting for Angel
I
Reese?
want to have my Angel Reese on the team. I spoke up for Angel Reese last week.
Have you seen the play? That's why she's on the team.
Have you seen Kellen Clark play?
Angel Reese having a better rookie season than Kaden Clark, so get it right.
Have y'all seen Kellen
no.
Clark play?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Why you being dumb?
Oh, my God. Oh, come on.
Kellen Clark is nice, but y'all.
Bro, have you actually watched Angel Reese play? Yeah, she's averaging a double-double. That's because 6 of them are offensive rebounds of her badass shots. That's why.
A rebound is a rebound.
But watch the gameplay. Watch the film, okay?
I'm a fair man. I would have put Cameron Brink on the team. I would have put Angel Reese, and I would have put Kaden Clark. It's a business.
Bro,
I'm trying to grow my league.
What does Kellen Clark have right now for her to be on the team with Kelsey Plum, with Dan Taurasi, with Angel Wilson? What guards?
Money. She's money. She's a draw. When I go to WrestleMania, I want to see Stone Cold. I want to see the Rock.
I agree with Sean. She do not belong on the team.
I want to see the draw. I want to see the draw. When I watch WrestleMania, I want to see the top dogs.
That's cool. But Jono, who's to say that, all right, if Clark is on this Team USA, who the hell is about to watch Team USA women basketball blow out China by 45?
The Kaden Clark fans, because unfortunately she has.
For her just to play in what? Garbage time?
They will watch.
I wouldn't, because the game is over. 45 points.
Job, bro. The WNBA has.
Who the hell is watching somebody get blown out by 45, bro?
We all know. We all.
Nobody.
They're gonna watch it, bro.
Ziggy, I agree with Ziggy.
Ain't nobody gonna watch Ziggy. Ain't nobody not watching no damn blowout, bro.
Yes, Hakeem. There's some great players right now.
Yeah, Sabrina. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. The season just started not too long ago. She don't have that much of good stats.
Are we doing reverse racism? Is it because she's white that we afraid to give Kaden Clark? Like, if Kaden Clark was black, I guarantee you,
bro.
I think the narrative would be different.
It would have been the same thing.
I think the narrative would be different if Kaden Clark was well. One, she wouldn't have. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying if Kaden Clark was black and she was drawing these type of numbers and doing this business, us as a people, we will be saying, you gotta have Kaden Clark on that team.
We'll have this conversation in the future when Juju Watkins come in the league.
Juju should be on the team too.
We'll have that discussion when she come in the league.
Juju on the team.
When Juju Watkins come in the league, we'll have that discussion.
From a business standpoint,
bro, she's shooting 37% from the field.
She's making $37 million revenue for the WNBA. That's a 37
She is shooting air balls out there. Bricks.
But hold on, Ziggy, you have
turning
Jackie
the
Young.
ball over.
Hold on, Ziggy, you have Jackie Young that made the team from Vegas, and she's shooting 39% from the field. So come on. You have 3 people from the Las Vegas team. Come on.
What guards would she take? What guards?
Jackie Young. That's what I'm saying. Jackie Young.
Winning team.
Oh, come on. Jesus.
33% from 3. You want me to pull up how many turnovers she averages a game?
Jackie Young, 32%.
Bricks.
I think personally, it's a very unpopular thing to say aloud. Like people, and there's many factors why, y'all. I said it last week. There's a lot of factors why Kaden Clark is this media darling / why she is such a popular and polarizing player. I know the negative reasons of why she is also popular, but it's almost like it's an unpopular thing to say that she's the reason why like the WNBA is as popular. And it's the truth. It may not be popular, it may not be right, but it's the truth. I follow Ziggy, a lot of NBA, players that we got to work with when we were ball boys and whatnot. Some of those guys were on their Instagram stories and on their Facebook status saying they should have put Kaden Clark on the team. It's a business. She's a draw.
It's a lose-lose situation because like Sean and one of y'all alluded to, if she got not that much playing time, then they would have been complaining about that.
They're going to always complain.
She should be starting.
They're going to always complain about
it. She should have been starting.
They're going to always complain. They're going to complain in November, too, when they lose. They're going to always complain. But she's a draw. You got it. It's business. I'm sorry. It's business.
Can I ask you a question, Jono? And I'm going to leave it off at this. Why is she so special?
We talked about this last week. There's a lot of reasons why.
She shoot the 3. She shoot the 3. It ain't because she shoot the 3, right? Like Steph Curry?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What else she does? What else she does that we haven't seen before from women?
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I've been watching the game. She's getting me to watch WNBA. She has a lot in our game that she has to hit that weight room.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, she's shooting like Steph Curry, but Sabrina was doing that last season. Shooting threes like crazy from deep. So what is so? I'm not. Once again, shout out to Clark. She gets her flowers for the. But like Ziggy said, she might be the forefront. But come on now, Angel Reese, Cameron Brink. You got all these rookies.
Wilson.
You got all these people that's contributing. I give her her flowers. But once again, I think it's a lose-lose situation, bro. You put her on the team. Oh, she should be starting. Well, who is she going to start over?
Because I didn't say start. I just said I have her on the team.
But that's a later problem though. Just announcing that she's on a team that gets everybody happy. Her not being on the team is terrible.
But I get it though. But who the hell gonna watch? All right, once Team USA Women's blowing out China by 35.
So y'all saying how AD was on Team USA?
I'm not watching the game, Jono.
A lot of people are gonna watch. Would you say?
No, they're not, bro.
So y'all saying how like
somebody shoot the ball?
Ziggy, go ahead.
So y'all saying how like AD was on Team USA as like a rookie? I don't know how young he was, but
yeah,
AD on Team USA or something like that.
I think it was fresh out of college. I think.
So they want he just like kind of rode the bench. They want something like that.
Hell yeah! And you know what? Because everybody knew AD was going to be like a draw. Yes. Zion should have been on the team for Team USA Men's. I'm a businessman.
For what? The international fool?
Oh God.
Yeah, Zion's on a different contest, but we'll talk about that later.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna try my hardest. Zig, I'm gonna bring my girl Rowd on one show. I would love to get a female perspective. We're just 4 men, obviously. Like a female voice is obviously and definitely welcome and needed for a conversation like this to get their perspective. Because I've seen what these great female analysts are saying on ESPN. I get it, but it's a hard, cold truth. The reason why they have as big of a platform as they do now is because Caitlin Clark is bringing eyeballs, and now these networks are saying, okay, we'll talk about y'all more. That's just the bottom line. They follow the bottom line. They do. Oh. It's unpopular. I know. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that it's, it's the tried and true America way. And as great as this country is, it would have been very, very on brand for Team USA to have Caitlin Clark on the team. That's all I got to say about that. We'll have more basketball talking a little bit, guys. We're going to talk about the NBA Finals. I'm sure Evan has a lot to say about his Dallas Mavericks being down. Or Sean, bro, I was watching the game the other night, and you ever notice like after the game when like the players like they meet up with each other, they always like talking over their mouths.
Yeah.
You ever wonder what they be saying when they're doing that?
Sometimes I do.
I think the Jono Bones Show has that answer. And what a great game that was. We will see you guys this Thursday for Game 2 as the star players greet each other and exchange pleasantries. Let's listen in.
Say, bro, heard about that 2 for 25 at Bath and Body Works?
Works got 2 for 25?
Man, do they? Say, bro, I'm telling you, I got this new regimen, right? With strawberry lemonade for my silky smooth skin.
Bro, we were boxing out and I was like, his skin is so much more majestic than he usually.
It wasn't like that your rookie year now.
You're right, but I upgraded to a new flavor, though.
What's that?
Peach vanilla for my skin regimen,
bro. Say less.
What?
After every game, I go home, warm me up a nice little rubber bath, right? Put some
word?
hot candles around me. I get my rubber ducky. I call him Quacky. That's my best friend.
All right.
We put on that Taylor Swift album of our lifetime.
I got to stop you there, bro. Got something better than that, though.
What's that?
Miley Cyrus, Hannah
Miley Cyrus, come on with the heat like that? I'm just slacking a little bit. Miley Cyrus.
Yes, that
That's right. I'm a little bit. I gotta get that.
Yeah, but look, peace is outdoors.
What's that?
Got something for you, though.
What's that?
Hottest thing of the summer, bro.
What's that, bro? What's that?
That Paw Patrol coming out.
Camera a little bit, man.
Yeah, but bro, look, Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol
fire movie and a soundtrack coming out.
I think I saw. They got that new song called "Woof Woof" in my Tough.
Shit, that shit fire, bro.
Yes, indeed.
But look, you know I got the inside scoop on something else, though.
Of course you do. You'll make $195 million. You rich.
You know that.
Yes, indeed. Jump shot broke, but you rich.
Yeah, but you know I gotta leave the door open.
Well, it's open, all right. Ain't no jump shot walking in, but it's open.
Hey, that's besides the point. But look, I heard about this scoop about the remix. It's called Bark Bark Woof Woof with DMX. So it's supposed to be fire.
You gotta let me know when it comes out. Give me that
I got you, but you know I gotta work on my jump
man,
shot.
that jump shot gonna come and go. Make sure you work on that Paw Patrol scoop, okay?
I got you, bro.
You're my man, homie. Yeah, man. Have a great off season, man.
Great off season, bro.
To stay healthy, all right?
I got you, bro.
All right, yes, sir.
Boy, don't you love the Jono Bone Show? We give you guys behind the scenes that really goes on with Waffle House interviews and when players be talking over their jerseys. Y'all think it's just a skit or y'all think it's just a comedy show? This is the information channel, okay? This shit more.
Hey, how come they had no basketball goal at that court?
I'm glad you picked up on that.
Mind your business, right? Mind your business. Put some respect on New Orleans. Evan, one day
those are doing dribbling drills.
One day, Evan, that you need to put some respect on is the fact that your Dallas Mavericks are down 2-0 right now to the Boston Celtics. And from all intents and purposes, it really looks like you guys have absolutely no hope to actually win this series. I think me and Ziggy and Sean were all wrong when we picked the Mavs last week. But Evan, I'm taking
no, Sean picked the
Sean, you right,
Celtics,
Sean picked the Celtics. I'm sorry,
no.
Sean. I'm sorry. Evan, because I know you're gonna come with some dumbass bullshit. How worried should Mavs fans feel being down 0-2 right now? 0-2 right now.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We look bad. Celtics, they look pretty goddamn good. I can't lie about it. Drew Holiday is putting the fucking clamps on Kyrie right now. The whole team is playing well, from Porzingis to Jaylen Brown to White. Like the whole freaking team is playing good. But I think, honestly, I know being 0-2, this is unfamiliar territory for Dallas this playoffs. We never lost back-to-back games like this. But I think Game 3 coming tomorrow, I think Dallas turned the tide around. And I can guarantee you this. This is when Dallas win 4 straight.
4 straight?
4 straight.
I mean, you don't even think
and
that...
the only reason why I'm saying that because Boston has never been in a situation like this when they're going to lose back-to-back games like this. So it's going to be, call them now, it's going to be 2-2 going back to Boston. And Boston going to be like, we've never been here before all season. Never been here in the playoffs. They're like, what are they going to do? And that's when you see them. That's when you see them shit the bed in Game 5. They're going to lose a close game. And Game 6, Mavs are going to close it out here.
Technically, Boston was up 3-0 last year to the Heat, and they let the Heat come back. So they have been in this position before, and they wind up winning.
I said this season. I didn't say last year. I'm talking about this season. They haven't been like that in this playoff. It's been an easy cakewalk for them all the way to the finals. Now, once they actually see a challenge, once they feel a challenge, they go like, hey, shit, y'all, what to do? And that's what they're going to try to figure out. And that's when they start forcing a lot of things. And I think that's when Dallas takes advantage of that.
Pam, I think this is exactly what Evan is saying, is that they got them right where they want them. Sean, do you think that the Mavs are in trouble, and do you think that this series is essentially over?
No. I don't think this. I think this series is far from over. I actually think Game 3, call me crazy, but I actually think Game 3 is more pressure on Boston. And let me tell you why. I feel like Boston has to win. Of course, Dallas has to win the next 2 games to even the series up. But the pressure from what Evan just said, I can really see that happening. The loss of Chris Porzingis is tremendous. Now, I told you before the series started that Chris Porzingis was the X factor, which he proved to be in Game 1, not so much Game 2. But I'm going to also say this, Evan, and then, like I said, Luka's been holding up his part. I think Kyrie is in tune for a big, explosive game. I don't know if it's going to happen in Game 3 or Game 4.
He better be after the first 2 games.
It's about to happen, though. It's about to happen. But once again, I might be wrong, Evan, but who else is going to step up? Boston has proven that if Tatum and Brown is off or they're not having the biggest scoring game, it's Drew Holiday who stepped up.
But I can tell you this, though. The game should have been a foul call at the end of Game 2 of PJ Washington when he went up for the dunk. He clearly got pushed in the back. If they would have called that, we would be having a whole different conversation.
But I will say this though, the series to me, bro, I'm not gonna say the series is over. I will tell you this though, Boston has more pressure on Dallas. I don't care if Dallas is down 0-2. Boston has to win. If they really want to win a championship, Jono, they have to win either Game 3 or Game 4. Because I would not want to flirt around with Dallas and just say, oh, yeah, all right, Game 3, we going to bounce back. And then Game 4, now the pressure is really going to be on you no matter what, because now Game 5 is in your home. And the Mavericks are going to win one of them road games. And you don't want that to be the defining game that makes Dallas win the finals. I think Boston got pressure, bro. Like Dallas, Boston has to win tomorrow if they really want a chance to win.
They just got to win one of the next
no,
two.
Jono, they got to win one of these. Well, I wouldn't say game 3, but they definitely got to win one before going back to Boston for game 5 for sure.
And I'm a little worried about Porzingis' injury that
he's out. He's out, Jono.
But Luka also doesn't look like he's at full strength. I mean, this dude had on like 20 ice packs.
Luka been playing like that all playoffs.
I've been saying that. Yeah, it doesn't matter, bro.
So for everybody watching on YouTube right now, we have officially put the phone call in live link at the top of the chat. So if you guys want to join, I guess Ziggy got scared of that announcement. If you guys want to join and let Evan and Sean absolutely hear it about the shitty opinions, click on that link. You do not need to have your camera on. Actually, we would prefer to not have a camera on because we want to treat this like a phone, a phone line. But
nah. If they're gonna tell me something, I want to see them face to face.
It's optional. Let's put it that way, guys. It's optional. Yeah. But
like tell Ziggy me something, I want to see you.
Like Ziggy said, y'all, when y'all call, make it no, you ain't gotta make it short, but don't make it long. Like make it good, make it sweet, and make it entertaining. Like, you're gonna call the Jono Barnes show, you're gonna call the channel where this shit is more than a game. Really bring it, okay? I don't want to don't call the show and be like, oh, Evan and Sean, how are you guys doing today? We're having a good weather over here. I want y'all to bring it, okay? So we're going to get to that in about 5 minutes. We're going to let you guys come on the live, and you can join the waiting room right now if you want, but the link is at the top of the YouTube chat if you guys want to call into the show and let Sean or Evan or even me and Ziggy have it. I just want to get your opinion now. Maybe you don't want to let anybody have it. You just want to talk about if DA is the worst head coach, or if Kenny Clark should make the Team USA, or if the Saints are going to be a good team this year. We are opening up the phone lines to you guys in 5 minutes. Ziggy, are the Mavericks in trouble?
The Mavericks are definitely in trouble, but Boston gotta close it out. They gotta put the team away. That's been kind of the issue that they've been having the past few years in these in the playoffs, especially deep playoff runs, is they don't put teams away. I think this is going to be a defining year for both Tatum and Brown, because if they wet the bed again this year, it's going to be a lot of finger pointing. One of them going to have to go. So this is the year that they have to bring it home this year. But Luka is going. You have to drag that man off the court. He's putting everything into this series, which, I mean, it's the finals, so you expect that. And Kyrie, that boy Drew Holiday got that dog in him, bro. Like, Kyrie gonna have to
shout out to Drew. He might be the MVP right now, Ziggy.
Drew Orleans.
Evan was disrespecting that man last week, but he's showing Evan up right now. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. But this is gonna be a testament of Tatum and Brown, because if they wet the bed again in the finals or another long playoff run like this, it's gonna be a problem. And you can already start seeing the finger pointing and everything coming. If they don't bring it home this year.
Well, Evan, I just have one request. If by chance, I'm not saying it's over, Evan, but if the Dallas Mavericks lose, are you going to come on the show? Sometimes, you guys, silence is golden. All right, guys, it is the moment you have all been waiting for. We are opening up the phone lines for the first time ever live, where Sean and Evan are on the show, which means we have no control. We have no editing functions. Whatever you guys want to say to Sean and Evan, you can absolutely say. We're going to take a quick word from one of our sponsors, and then we are going to open up the phone lines for whatever. Now, it doesn't have to be about Evan and Sean. If you want to call but with another opinion, we are more than welcome to. You are more than welcome to. We want to hear what you guys have to say. We use our platform to give a voice to the voiceless. This is your chance. But a lot of you guys give Sean and Evan a lot of crap on my Twitter, on my YouTube comments, sometimes even on my Facebook. So I am giving you guys a chance right now. Ziggy and I, we had a long discussion about this. We were like, is it safe for Evan and Sean? Do we really want to open up a can of worms? We're going to try this out. We want y'all to show why this shit is more than a game. The link right now is in the YouTube chat. After this commercial break, we're going to open up the phone lines.
And also, if y'all join, we see y'all. Y'all don't have to like keep leaving or anything like that. So when you join in, you'll be in the green room. Just hold tight. We do see y'all joining in. So
we will open up the phone lines in 1 minute. And I can't believe you guys are still watching this crazy show. Because of that, you guys really deserve something special. Here's a gift just for you for being a fan. Are you going to a sports game or a concert or any major event? Well, buy your tickets from SeatGeek and use the promo code JONO at checkout and you can receive $20 off your purchase over $50. That's $20 off your purchase. What are you waiting for? You know this shit more than a game, man. And Ziggy, the first person we have joining the Jono Barnes show. Of course, I knew it. I knew it, man. I knew my dog wasn't going to let me down. He is the godfather, I've called him, of Saints YouTube content. Jerry is on the phone right now. G all the way in Gulfport, Mississippi. What up, Jerry?
What up, Jono?
Hey, man, Jerry.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
What's good, bro?
Yeah, we're in a much better mood now that you called the show, Jerry. And bro, Jerry, this is the first time that you've called the show that we've had Evan and Sean available. So,
oh man, I know this gonna be a treat.
Do you have anything to say, Jerry? The floor is yours, Jerry.
Well, well, first off, to my guy Evan, much love to you, my brother. Hope all is well with you, my man. But I hear what you're saying. I want to say, Evan, if you have confidence that the Mavericks are going to win both games later this week, I will believe you. But don't mess around if the Celtics, because the Celtics are too much against the Mavericks. You saw what happened the other night. So I'm just telling you this right now. I hope y'all got y'all stuff together, because if you don't get your stuff together with games 3 and 4, you might as well look at a Boston takeover in Dallas, bro, when they raise that championship, bro. In Dallas. Because, you know, teams do win on the road, not just at home. I just want to share that with you, my brother. And also, and this goes out to Sean, too. Sean, good to see you, my brother. Hope all is well with you, my brother. Don't be surprised this upcoming football season, especially in week 2, Evan, especially in week 13, Sean. Don't expect for my Saints to come over and beat Dallas.
That's what I'm talking about.
And beat Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.
At the Dome. Don't be surprised. Y'all gonna give us a run. Y'all gonna give us a run for your money. I get it. But at the end of the day, Jono, Ziggy, we already know who's gonna come out on top, my man. You already know that, man.
You already know.
Jerry, I got a quick question, Jerry. If we were to go 2-15, would you rather those 2 wins be against the Falcons, or would you rather it be against the Rams and the Cowboys this upcoming season?
Yeah, I take both. I take both of them, too. Because you know we sleep with the fail times. Much as I can't stand them, look, I want to share this real quick. I really want to share this real quick. Why in the hell, Dennis Allen, you gonna shake the dude's hand when the Saints almost put up 50 points on the fail time? You gonna go shake the dude's hand? Man, stop it. Knock it off. Come on, now you're better than this. Fuck the fail cards. Yeah, I said it. Fuck the fail cards, and that's coming from a Saints fan. Thank you very much.
Hey, Jerry, can you let them know why you called into the Jono Barnes show?
Oh, bro, you already know. This shit won in the game. Oh, and one other thing before I get out of here. I'm sure y'all saw it in the comment section. Yes, on Friday, June the 14th, yours truly will be celebrating his 40th birthday on Friday.
So you can give him this shit more than the game air horns.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Thank you, man. Thank you, son.
That's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, I can never live to see
this. Jerry, you already know, Jerry, that this shit more than a birthday. We appreciate everything that you mean to the Jono Barnes show and this shit more than the game community. Yeah. We appreciate you, Jerry. We hope you have a great birthday. And I feel like you're going to have a great birthday because you finally got a chance to tell Evan and Sean to shove it up their ass in politically correct terms. So thank you, Jerry. Thanks for calling to the show.
Yes.
No problem. No
day,
problem.
Man.
No. And Perry, I love you too. Y'all be blessed, man.
You too, Jerry.
That was great to have Jerry called into the show. And again, happy birthday to him. He actually went light on you, Sean and Evan. I thought he was going to come a little harder, but
pause.
Yes. All right, next up.
Keep remembering him, John. Zach.
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with him, Sean.
I don't know neither, bro.
Next up, we have the Ferocious, and it's that time of year too. It's hurricane season. Well, he keeps coming in, but he keeps coming out. I don't know. He must be on that Atlanta.
He's getting antsy.
Atlanta network or something, but we'll give it a shot.
He's on that Metro PCS.
Hurricane Mikey, can you hear us? Hurricane Mikey going once.
Mikey on that Cricket Wireless.
Hurricane Mikey going twice. We'll let Hurricane Mikey oh my God!
Waiting on you, Mikey.
Mikey, Mikey, one more time. Can you hear us? See, y'all, this is why last season I did the voicemail straight to Google Mail, and I said I'll just play it on playback because.
Hey, man.
Hold on. We got over 35 people watching on YouTube.
310 across all.
I know that everybody can't watch. You got to go on YouTube to call in, but I know Jerry and Mikey say he's trying. I know those aren't the only two, right? Like we gave y'all a prime opportunity today. Everybody's always talking all that stuff in the chat, so you know what's going to happen now that only so far Jerry and Mikey called, and Mikey didn't even get through this damn connection. Sean and Evan are going to be in the group chat saying, laughing emojis at me and Ziggy saying, aha, y'all community is punks. They talk all that stuff behind the screen, but they can't say anything to our face. That's exactly what they're going to say, y'all. Ziggy, they kind of letting me down, Ziggy. I thought we were going to get at least 4 calls.
I think the Saints Nation, Jono, is starting to become fans of me and Evan, bro. Like, I think they starting to really believe that the Saints have no future ahead, and Rams and Dallas is here to take over, bro. That's what I'm thinking, bro.
I can't even. I can't argue with that.
I'm just saying.
Can't even be mad at that, dog.
I look at Evan got this little look on his face that I know he's gonna be talking mad shit like, how we gave the Saints fans a chance and they choked again.
Sean right.
Mikey's trying his damnedest to get on this show. Mikey, can you hear us? Here we go. All right, here we go. Mikey, this is Mikey. I know you're gonna bring it, Mikey. This is your chance. You have not had a chance to talk live with Sean and Evan in about 3 years. So, Mikey, the floor is yours. What do you want Sean and Evan to know?
Look, you know what? People probably wouldn't expect me to do this, but I'm actually in a good mood.
I don't want no damn good mood. I want you to talk your shit, Mikey.
Psych. You thought. You see, you always blab your mouth saying how the Saints, man, Saints ain't this, Saints ain't that. Look, at this point, you can take the foolishness out of the Saints fan, but you can never take the Saints fan out of the foolishness, if you know what I mean. Right? Look, I respect your opinion, but at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. I don't care if I'm in.
You don't care if you're in the elevator? What was you about to say? You don't care if you're in the basement? You don't care if you're on the airplane? Helicopter?
And this is why I troll the Saints fans, because when it's time for the big moments, when it's time for you to step up and make the big throws or the big runs or anything like that,
they're letting me down. I'm trying.
Y'all choke.
I'm trying with my community.
Jono, this is why we can't. This is why me and Evan can't take this Saints Nation serious, because y'all don't know when to step up in big moments.
Mikey's still here. Mikey, what's up, Mikey? Finish what you gotta say, Mikey.
He's still here?
All right.
There you go. All right, Mikey. There you go.
More than the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Mikey. Talking shit, bro.
All right, last thing, right, before it kicks me out again. look, y'all can have your opinions. Look, I don't get mad at people just because. Like, I don't get mad at people just because you're not Saints fans. But I will tell you this, though. Come football season, look, at this point, I expect disappointment. Because if you expect disappointment, you'll never be disappointed. But what you're not going to do is say stupid stuff. Like, come on now. Ezekiel Elliott, look, I agree that Kamara, is he in his prime? No. But are you Ezekiel Elliott, are we sure that man can even walk anymore? No, just shut up. No. At that point, just next question. But, yeah. I think the Saints will be decent.
This terrible. This terrible. Just tell him leave a message. It's terrible.
Mikey, you still there?
Sometimes you gotta, you gotta
that
know
man hiding the talk. He in the closet.
Mikey, come back. Mikey.
I don't know why. It reminds me of that Fresh Prince episode when Trevor was like, Hillary.
Oh, oh my goodness.
My boy Mikey.
Well, bro, I don't know what else I could tell you.
I
this
guess
is crazy, bro.
I think next time I'll open it up to my Twitter audience. That's probably where we'll get more.
Did you we got to promote the
I did
live?
not promote. I wanted to make it like a YouTube exclusive for people, but I'm gonna have to open this up to Twitter.
Y'all had this perfect opportunity and y'all just wasted it.
Right.
We tried.
Choked, Evan. That's how they
just like a Saints fan, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry showed up though. Yeah, Jerry
the godfather of Saints YouTube. I know you, man. They're gonna let us have it. Like we didn't give evidence.
Us.
You.
Wish I had that small little violin.
No, Ziggy is the producer of the Jono Bourne show. Why just
There they go, Jono.
Don't Undertaker.
I ain't gonna lie, Mikey was stretching that one bottle. Mikey was stretching that one ball he had on his phone, bro. He tried.
Oh, man, I don't know what ball he had, man. That shit, Undertaker music. Don't. I had no choice. It kept kicking me out. Nah, you had your chance, buddy.
Not buddy.
Nah, had your chance, buddy. That's it? That's all we get, Jono?
Yeah, well,
I got an egg on my face, dog. And everybody in the YouTube, oh yeah, we're gonna call it in the show Tuesday, John. We're gonna let Evan show it, Evan have it. And then it's go time. Ziggy, you got the cricket sound effect, Ziggy?
Oh, you know I got that.
I'm used to the Saints letting me down at this point. I'm used to the Saints letting me down, Jono Bourne show community. I'm not used to you guys letting me down, so it's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
can you at least make sure y'all at least like the video.
Yeah, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're gonna regroup, okay? We're gonna try this again maybe in September when we get a lot more people on the show. And until then, like I have Packers fans give me shit. I have Bucks fans. I have Falcons fans. I'll just have Sean.
Yeah.
I'll just have Sean and Evan talk a lot of shit now for the rest of the summer. So thanks a lot. This shit more than a game community. Thanks a lot. Let's do some rapid fire, y'all, before we close up shop for the show. Today it was announced that Christian McCaffrey is going to be on the cover. I can't believe, bro. That was horrible, y'all.
You got dog.
We got 2 calls. We got 1.5 calls. Well, Mikey was like, I think Sean and Evan. Christian McCaffrey tonight with an.
Here's another thing.
I'm sorry. This phone is not available.
Oh,
I
man.
remember that old school AOL. We had to log in to get on the internet. It was like,
Nah, you heard they heard this, Jono.
Oh,
Shut it
man.
down. Shut it down.
I said, you don't carry you on the elevator?
I'm sorry.
well, everybody was there watching alone and laughing. Nobody want to call and tell Sean and Evan. Christian McCaffrey, y'all, was named today on the John Madden 2024 cover. What are y'all thoughts about Christian McCaffrey being a cover athlete for Madden in 2024? Sean?
He's either going to get hurt mid-season or have bad statistical numbers.
So you still believe in the man curse?
I do.
Evan, your thoughts on Christian McCaffrey making a man cover?
I'm a very superstitious person. I always stay away from Christian McCaffrey and fantasy purposes as far as I can.
Ziggy, what are your thoughts on Christian McCaffrey being on the 2024 cover of Madden, 2024 cover of 2025 edition?
I think he'll still have a good season. I don't really have.
I don't believe in a curse. Drew Brees had a great season when he was on a curse, but we all know Drew Brees is a god.
Yeah, facts. I mean, I think he'll still have a good season.
Who was on the cover last year?
I can find out right quick, bro.
Oh, yeah, we are drawing blank. Wasn't there Mahomes winning Super
I thought it was Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Oh, he had a pretty good season.
Did he?
He didn't.
Last
Josh
season?
Allen.
He didn't.
He didn't get hurt.
He threw a lot of interceptions. I said either get hurt or have bad statistical numbers.
Damn, Mahomes won the Super Bowl the year he was on the cover.
I believe so. I can't remember.
What's with this man curse stuff? Y'all gotta let that go, man. Let that hurt.
Once again,
Mikey Sigma, y'all gotta let it go, bro.
I said get hurt or have bad statistical numbers. Josh Allen threw damn near 20 picks last season. That's bad. And he was kind of hurt too last year.
Antonio Brown was on the cover and he got traded to the Raiders. You saw how that turned out.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, Mahomes was 22-20. And then Lamar Jackson was in between that.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson won MVP too.
It's fair, Jono.
So
they put John Madden on there, but he was already dead. So
damn.
The hell is
okay?
I was talking about the Madden covers.
Anyways,
what? I was talking about man covers.
Y'all saw the news, but it's a very just a very sad day in our country today. And I'm not talking about Kaden Clark not making Team USA, but the news came out today that Joey Chestnut was banned from the hot dog eating contest.
What?
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 Can I finish?
Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Joey Chestnut was banned from the hot dog eating contest on July 4th. Just a sad. I don't know what's so funny, Sean. Maybe you just like the joke and you laugh in very inappropriate situations.
Nothing, bro. Just
an extremely sad day for the United States, man. This man Joey Chestnut is the GOAT. I wake up every 4th of July on pins and needles waiting for the hot dog competition so I can watch Joey Chestnut do his goddamn thing. So I'm hurt. I've been masking the pain all night that Joey Chestnut. And the reason why, y'all, is ironic. The reason why is because he is sponsored by Vegan Beef Hot Dog Company now, which is against the rules for Nathan. So they say, no, you gotta use our meat or no meat at all. You can't use vegan meat. What? Can I say the news? Let me say the news, man. Y'all so inappropriate. So you gotta use you can't use the vegan meat. You gotta use 100% raw of our meat from Nathan's. You gotta have Nathan's meat in your mouth, not vegan meat, but Nathan's meat.
No diddy.
So Evan, I asked you first, Evan. How do you feel about Joey Chestnut being banned from the hot dog eating contest?
I think it's a shame from Nathan's Hot Franks, honestly. I think it's their fault. I think we're in a world now that everybody's very self-conscious of what they put inside their body. As like myself, I don't eat red meat. I actually eat vegan hot dogs and vegan burgers myself. And for not to be a substitution, terrible. From the bag.
Yeah, I mean, it's I agree with Evan. Like, it's 2024. Nathan's hot dogs. It's not the 90s anymore. There's other options. That doesn't affect his performance, or it doesn't take away from the fact that your branding is going to be all over this goddamn hot dog eating competition. Sean, how do you feel about my dog, the GOAT Joey Chestnut, not being in the hot dog competition this year?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Who the hell is Joey Chestnut?
What you mean, Sean?
What does he specialize in?
Eating hot dogs. What are you talking about?
Eating glizzies?
He's the greatest glizzy eater of all time.
Hasn't he won like 16 straight or something like that?
I think so. So he's the GOAT, Sean.
I have no comment. I wish him well, I guess. And yeah, salute to him on his next venture. I have no comment.
Last year, Sean, he captured his 16th. Count that, 16. You could call him. What's that guy's name? I'm thinking of Bill Warren because Bill Warren just passed. Rest in peace to Bill Warren, by the way. Bill Russell. You call him Bill Russell Jr. 16th title by eating 62 hot dogs, Sean. 62 hot dogs. Ziggy, are you not outraged by this?
No. As someone who is someone who served in the military and someone that took health very seriously during my time in the military, every month I had to get weighed, I had to get taped, I had to get my my blood fat contents counted, different things like that. America has a real obesity problem. And I think this is one of the things that they need to start cutting out. We're glorifying somebody eating 1,000 hot dogs, stuffing 1,000 glizzies in their mouth.
I ain't asked for none of that bullshit.
No.
I ain't asked for
You
that.
want my opinion?
How do you feel about Joey Chestnut being banned? We ain't talking about no damn.
He should be banned, and then this competition should be banned as well. Well, you getting a trophy because you ate the most.
That's a talent. Why are you disrespecting that man?
That is despicable.
Why are you disrespecting that man? 16 titles.
I don't really have an issue with him. I have more of an issue with the whole platform. Why are we glorifying who eats the most?
For chicken wings, crystal hamburgers, for pork sandwiches.
That's the problem. All this stuff, high blood pressure, obesity. Do you know there are different classes of obesity? Do you know there are different levels? Like they say, like Cam Jordan said, levels.
I asked how you feel about Joey Chestnut being banned from the hot dog eating competition.
He told you. He
throws up as soon as the camera saw him. That is not good. That is not normal.
Nah, he swallows all the meat. Stop it.
Man.
Hey,
bro, can we change this subject?
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Nathan offered Joey Chestnut $1.2 million contract for 4 years for him to participate in this contest.
Yeah, because he's a draw.
Bro, if you give me $1.2 million, I'm putting any meat in my mouth. I promise you that.
Oh, bro. That's the
problem.
That's the problem.
Give me $1.2 million, man.
But I think, Evan, he's getting $4 million from this vegan dog company to put their meat in his mouth, which is crazy. Like $4 million, I'm putting that meat in my mouth too because it's not really meat. So yes, I am doing it.
No Diddy, bro.
$4 million.
Come on, bro. Stop it.
Talking about Joey Chestnut. What are y'all doing? It's like, what do you get on your goddamn soapbox about obesity and all that, man? Respect greatness. This man has won 16 titles in a row. Respect it.
No, I can respect the fact that he can get his health in check, and everyone that plays and does these things in these events. Why would y'all even participate in something like that?
Because this shit more than the game. Look at that, Ziggy. I take this shit serious, son. This shit means something to me, man. It means something to me. So don't talk about disrespectfully Joey Chestnut like that. Don't talk about all these damn problems of the world and whatnot. I watch Joey Chestnut to make myself feel better. He inspires me. He motivates me. When he puts all them damn glizzies in his mouth, it makes me motivated to know that I can do anything in life, okay? So don't disrespect Joey Chestnut like that.
You're someone that works out. You're someone that I feel takes their health serious. Why would you indulge in something like this? Why are we why is this a thing? That's my real issue with this.
John, are you putting a hot dog in your mouth right there?
I was praying that Joey Chestnut won the competition, and he won the competition, and he made me a proud American.
Okay.
Yeah, like Bruce Sane said, I'm not one to judge people watching others do stuff, but eating. Come on, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. What are we doing, man?
Shoot, hey, super chat $20 right now, but we have a hot dog eating contest on this show.
By yourself.
You got that, big dog. You and Jono.
That's all you. You and Jono.
I do it for free.
Huh? Say, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing?
What's going on?
I don't know, bro.
It's off the rails.
Subject, bro. This is
All
getting
we
out
can
of hand,
hope
John.
is that we come to a conclusion, a formidable conclusion, so that Joey Chestnut can compete for his 17th hot dog eating competition on 4th of July, because nothing makes me more proud as an American than watching Joey Chestnut represent my country on 4th of July, Independence Day, by shoving those hot dogs down his mouth.
All right.
And showing what greatness is all about.
All right, now.
So, come on, Nathan's Hot Dogs. Let's get Joey Chestnut back into the goddamn competition.
What you mean, y'all? That's Jono.
Yeah, that's Jono, not y'all.
So that we can have a great 4th of July.
Yeah, Sean, that is not us. Say that's Jono wilding. He's the one wilding, not us.
Speaking of greatness, by the way, Sean, while I have you on the show tonight, last week you said, whoever said turn on that Eminem? Well, Sean, I got some data for you. And apparently somebody said turn on that new Eminem because they get the #1 song in the whole wide world, Sean. What's that #1 song say, Sean? Sean, what's that #1 song say?
It said Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter.
Sean, what is the #1? I know you're a Rams fan, so you can't really see all that well. What does the #1 song say?
Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
And then you said, well, globally, so nobody listens to him in the United States. They get the #2 song right now in the United States, Sean. What does that say?
$1 Million Baby.
What does the #2 song say in the United States, Sean?
Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter.
Don't you ever fix your lip to disrespect Eminem like that again, okay?
Well, who's listening? But who's really listening to him though? Is it like? Yeah, I was out Friday night. I was out Friday night, bro. Look, I was out Friday night.
The #1 song in the world. Apparently, somebody is listening to Marshon Lattimore.
Yes, in Egypt, in Israel, and places like that.
In the United States, Sean, the #2 song in the United States.
Yes, Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota.
On that new Eminem.
No, I didn't hear any of that music bumping in the clubs this past weekend.
Oh, so well, you wasn't around me. I was bumping it.
You was bumping it. Nobody was bumping it.
And proud. What a great show we had tonight, huh, guys?
No. Pause on a whole segment, just like Bruce Saint said.
I'm a little disappointed about the call-ins. So they definitely didn't go the way Ziggy and I thought it was going to go, but
we'll be good, John. It's the off season, big dog. It's all good, man. Don't
your toxic positivity is welcome, Ziggy. I need that toxic positivity.
Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. It's the off season. We didn't really promote it. It's all good, man.
No,
Mikey tried his damnedest. You know what I'm saying? You know, he didn't really have a good signal. You know, but he said next time he'll do it from his computer. So it's all good. We got to hear from Jerry. So let's look at the things that we did get. You know what I'm saying? So. We can't always worry about what we didn't get. Let's focus on what happened.
Hey, look what we did just get, though, Ziggy. I guess that's a way to cheer me up. It's a super chat.
$2 super chat, Jono.
We got a super chat from the dog Slim John Hunt. He didn't even put anything. He just left the $2 super chat. So I'm assuming it's because he wanted me to feel better about Joey Chestnut not making it to the.
He wants us to have a hot dog eating contest.
No, he don't.
Devin, you picked a bad time to take a shower, but I understand. Well,
I mean, some people like to listen to the show while they're, doing chores in the house, eating dinner, washing dishes, certain things like that. They like to have it on a TV. So we appreciate that. The people that lurk, that can't chat all the time, we appreciate y'all as well.
I'm sure that's what Sean and Evan are going to say after the show when they make fun of us, Ziggy.
Us.
You the producer, Ziggy. Don't poke your chest out about being a producer when we're doing record numbers and they say, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with
that
it.
was me. That's all good, bro.
Obviously, y'all, this Sunday is Father's Day, so we want to send a happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there, including you, Ziggy. Happy Father's Day, my man.
No, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I also want to send a happy Father's Day to my father, the architect of this shit more than the game. Because y'all remember when I was a kid and me and my brother and sister would be doing bad, when my dad would bust through that door, that's when we learned that this shit was more than the game. So happy Father's Day to Wildborn Senior. Sean and Av, happy Father's Day to y'all fathers. Mr.
Appreciate it. Same to y'all.
Kevin, always great to have some great male figures in our life, and I'm happy to have all of y'all dads, including Mr. Louis Ziggy, in my life. I hope they all have a great Father's Day. Any final words, y'all?
No, great show tonight. I'm glad we was able to me and Evan, we got that victory on the Saints Nation. You know,
y'all did.
It was y'all time to shine, and of course y'all didn't step up to the moment. But yeah, other than that, man, you know, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate all the support, all the viewers tonight. And
hey, Sean, talk about your show.
I was about to just get to it, and if y'all, for all the viewers, me and Ziggy, we're going to have our episode 2 of Let's Hash It Out podcast. Also live on YouTube at 7:00 tomorrow night. So if y'all not doing nothing, pull up. We got some interesting topics we're going to talk about.
Sean, I'm just telling them to pull up. Tell me what y'all going to talk about.
We're going to talk about this new Apple update that's about to happen. I don't know if y'all been getting latest word on this latest update, but Apple is updating something where you can hide your apps and you can't get into the apps unless the face recognition recognize the user. So of course, you know, this is a new technique for cheaters, for all those cheaters out there to be more clever. So that's one of the topics we're going to talk about tomorrow. So y'all pull up and talk about.
That's how you sell, Sean. That's how you sell your show. And by the way, y'all, if you're in the chat right now on YouTube, man, please do me a favor. I put the link to Sean and Ziggy's side channel. I'm going to call it a side channel. I'm joking, y'all. To Sean and Ziggy's channel. Let's hash it out. Do me a favor, man, y'all.
You see how you do it, Zig? Ain't that something?
It's 4 seasons. It's not just episode 2. It's season 4.
Y'all saw how y'all did me doing the goddamn Joey Chestnut discussion. I don't want to hear that. Y'all like I'm even promoting y'all shit right now. Y'all, please do me a favor. Click that link, man, to go subscribe to Let's hash it out.
On our subscription.
Right.
You should be honored that, Ziggy, that I'm using your money. The same way my wife should be honored that I use her money to go travel to the Saints.
You're technically live on the Let's Hash It Out channel right now.
Right.
Evan, any final words?
Only final words I have to say, I'm starting a food cooking channel. So
breaking news.
Nice.
No, I'm not doing that shit. Hey, but the show next week, Dallas gonna be up 3-2. That's all I gotta say.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Clip that, Ziggy. Clip that. Ziggy, any final words?
One thing I have is this is something that we'll be talking on Let's Hash It Out podcast is Father's Day coming up. You know, ladies, don't hijack Father's Day for the good fathers out there. You know, certain things like that. Like if your baby daddy ain't shit, just, you know, I'm sorry. Just be quiet. They got good fathers out there.
Damn.
You know, we don't do it during Mother's Day. You know, we be quiet.
Exactly.
We honor people. So that's something that we'll be talking about as well.
Damn, I'm tuning in. That's how you set a show, Sean. Learn from Ziggy. That's how you set a show. That got me into it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, you know, because we'll have people that's like, you know, Happy Father's Day to Mika. All right, come on now, stop.
Right.
You know,
well, maybe Mika's a father now.
I've been waiting for my little Father's Day. I've been waiting for my pair of socks.
Aftershave.
I've been waiting for my aftershave. Okay, I see you.
All right, I see him. Okay.
Well, guys, I appreciate y'all taking time out to watch the Jono Bone Show. I appreciate my co-host and, of course, my producer, Ziggy, for giving me 2 hours of their time for the show tonight. Next week, guys, we actually might have a special guest to talk some Saints football with us. We're going to try to implement as we get into the real now, the off days into the offseason with minicamp being over after this week. Some more, you know, Saints beat writers and reporters and whatnot to come and give their expert opinion about the New Orleans Saints, about the Pelicans, about a lot of things. So we're going to try to have some more reporters and journalists and influencers and whatnot join our show. We might have one next week, so be on the lookout for that. Of course, I will announce it if we do. It'll be great. Like if Evan and Sean by chance don't join the show next week, it'll actually be kind of refreshing to have an actual intellectual voice on the show instead of those two. So be on the lookout for any announcement. Appreciate y'all for calling. I'm gonna be honest, I don't appreciate y'all for those phone calls. That was horrible, but it's okay. we march forward. We appreciate.
Come on.
Jono,
get it out now.
358 live.
I'm
viewers.
grateful.
That is a blessing.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just talking about. We got people
all
joining right
people,
now. We got Ladarius on
people.
Twitter joining. I appreciate. I'm not saying I don't appreciate. I'm saying the phone calls. We got to work on it a little, Ziggy. If you don't be this shit more than the game certified, Ziggy, you gotta take a little bit of tough love, okay? We gotta work on that with our community.
Could have promoted it though.
I did promote it. I promoted it on YouTube.
On X.
Thank you guys for joining the show.
We'll talk about it.
To my dad, to all the great dads out there. And always remember, folks, this shit more than a game.